started recording.
Alrighty
Good.
then.
It's time to play this game.
Alright.
This is the one people think is good. We'll see how that I feel about that. Is this gonna be like? Is this not gonna be like Legacy Collection 2, where it doesn't skip the fucking intro? Good. I can actually watch the intro instead of stupid Legacy Collection 2 skipping the intros for some reason.
No, you can't.
Oh damn! I guess I have to skip it since you can. That is a very, very lanky X.
I really love this intro, even though it works much better with the Japanese opening.
Wow,
I
can't
can't
believe
get that out of my head.
Weeaboo. Hey, it's General. Hey, it's Rebel Force.
You don't ever fight those guys. They're not in
Man,
the
yeah, red Rebel Force, blue Rebel Force,
Okay, it's that cool, lovely guy that everyone loves, and it's very nice.
and he's definitely not a traitor. His name
Neither is
is
she.
literally double.
Could you
And
believe
also,
that?
it's the best character in the ever.
You know, the name could have worked if he had like 2 heads or something, but
Or 2 of them.
He's got double the weight of a normal Reploid.
It's
he's
not
Searchman
double
Mark
the
II.
weight. It's double the body armor. Everything in this animation looks good except for X.
I remember something
Lights.
one Twitter. There's an artist that mentioned that they mentioned an interview where one of the X4 animation directors mentioned they try to make X's hips look sexy, and I cannot find that interview. But I want to find it. So
Why
bad.
did double
I like how,
fade in before everyone
Double
else?
faded in before everyone else did.
Also, that definitely wasn't Sigma. No,
Nope, no way, no
It's
how.
Mysterious Maverick again.
it's Mysterious Maverick.
Mysterious Maverick.
Serious Maverick.
I like how the press any key is a higher resolution than anything on this title screen.
That depends. Where is the Annie key?
I have to configure my controls. Oh hey, it's not Mega Man 8 menus.
Now I'm reminded of how some
almost
people in
like
tech support had to go and answer people's questions of, I can't find the any key. Where do I find it for pressing
X
it?
Buster learned to move.
Yeah.
What is that?
Press
Zero.
up the button while equipping a weapon.
Oh.
The learn move is what Zero uses for certain like parts of his techniques, but
so
for X it's just the Buster.
It's Buster button from Mega Man 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll never use that ever.
You say
You'll
that.
never use the weapons anyway.
You'll say
Bold
it
of
if
you
I,
to assume that I'm.
you'll do it if I say you have.
Wow, guys, who should I pick? I'm picking X.
I really like how the fucking characters in that
Oh
are
man, it's a
wildly.
cutscene. Welcome
There's a
to
horse.
the museum.
It's Sprout.
I
I'm
wonder who
Mysterious
this
Maverick.
is.
It's Mysterious Maverick.
Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids.
Imagine being the fucking general of an army and this random hooded dude with a scythe enters your room and you trust him.
Destroy any Reploids who
Oh, Dante
Game audio
uses
is too loud. I can't hear it.
your best interest to stop them now before they turn on you.
So everyone is duo, is what you're saying.
Destroy them.
Yes.
Except
Forlorn General.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove
That
your
is
I
not
will
the
not
voice.
betray the humans. My jaw is... Fuck, I forgot the joke.
I will not betray the humans. 10 minutes later, immediately betrays the humans.
he didn't have a choice. His fate.
I like the look of this cutscene. I didn't actually know this cutscene existed.
So is there a way to turn the volume up for the voice
Yeah,
acting?
well.
Awesome.
Well, not for the voice acting. I don't know. But,
Oh.
Let's turn the volume up. Mavericks have
Imagine
been
having a
found
voice.
at .5567. Oh yeah. Thanks for the
At
info.
least- least it's
OBS
not-
is recording properly. Oh, someone. Oh, Jupy and Time Link is typing. So
Oh, nice.
Time Link's just gonna tell you to skip the end of the game. He's just gonna be like, "Hey, you found this spot," and he teleports straight to the credit.
Oh, Juby's in the call now. Yeah, you're in luck. I
Oh.
only just watched the intro cutscene.
Everyone died.
Yeah, I know. I wonder who the mysterious hooded person is. He probably isn't Sigma.
Nor is even.
Okay, the Mavericks occupied the sky. Wow! Using the most
Lagoon.
Lagoon using the most. That darn lagoon.
weapons available! Exclamation point. Wow.
Why is there even a Sky Lagoon in the first place?
Why don't you put a
X
lagoon
just
in the
gets
actual
stuck
ocean?
in that weirdo animation. Ready. Alright. Wow, I got dash trails now.
Yeah, they look cool as hell.
Hey, it's
It's
this
not-
thing.
It's not Bald of Elks. Words, Pyro. I will find
Oh.
out these enemies' names.
No, you don't have to. It's fine. Oh
I don't even
God!
think they're worthy.
Who is this man?
You
Oh, I
don't
know
have
his
to
name.
kill-
It's
Giant dragon.
Dragon.
Where is his hitbox?
It's smashing through the floor.
The world is his hitbox.
What healed me?
He
Well,
did.
we're off to a good
Maybe
start.
just
Yeah.
running. I'd say just
We
run.
can skip this fight actually.
Oh, you can? Well,
Yeah,
too bad I killed
Yeah,
it.
you could just keep running forward.
Yeah, that's what I do. But I guess if you kill him, that makes this section slightly easier, but more.
Oh, hey,
boring.
Capcom. They still exist in the future. Oh, wait. I thought
Yeah,
the way
it's-
the screen transitioned, there was gonna be a boss fight.
Yeah, this
But
part
yeah,
was
I'm
gonna do
pretty
What's the
blind
boss
to
fight?
this game, so. Oh God, who is this man?
It's not.
Oh, shit, it's
over.
Smoke.
Also,
It's a lost Contra boss.
It slopes truly the future
It's
of
the Mega
gaming.
Ball.
I almost turned my webcam on, and that would have been really bad.
What is happening?
Never-
So that would be the second person today.
Okay,
Who's
it's
the
Magma
first?
Dragoon.
Spin.
Spin Attacks turned on his webcam by accident, so we gotta
Oh.
fix the deal.
I didn't turn it on. It was on for some reason by default.
Yeah,
Aw,
it's weird.
This isn't good, X. That Maverick just destroyed the power reactor. Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Wow, this would actually mean anything if I didn't know that Magma Dragoon was a boss already.
This would actually mean
And if we ever
anything.
actually saw any humans in this series.
Well, I mean, it was an intentional
Imagine
decision
humans-
to not have any humans in this game, but at the same time, I feel like not having them weakens the impact of the scene a lot. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
Sky Lagoon Area 2. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it just exploded off screen. The city is been complete. Wow, this is so sad.
They were innocent people that we never saw.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Sky Lagoon Area 2. Oh God.
My name is Mega Man X4,
Um,
and I demand to be taken
Use
seriously.
that
Oh.
thing on your arm.
What? Come on. That doesn't look like a shootable thing.
It does in my heart.
This X4 through X6, they have, in my opinion, I like their graphical style the best of like
It's a good
pretty much
graphical
any Mega
style.
Man game, really.
Art.
Oh, well, not any Mega Man game. I think I like how Mega Man 11 looks the best.
I love this
Oh, shit.
style. I love the
Oh,
style.
hello.
Art doesn't like how long Mega X's legs are. I do think his legs are too long, but they still look fine in my opinion.
I think the
He looks-
proportions feel a bit off, but aside from that, it's fine.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just like his legs are.
I hear Ron Mithril describe Mega Man 8 style as being like 75% boot, but
Oh,
I don't
what?
see it with that. I definitely see it with this.
Is it just me, or does it sound like if a wall jump it has a health refilling sound effect every time it happens?
No, it's just. Honestly, I don't care too much about it just because I grew up with this game. I love the
love
warning
this-
siren though.
You
I
got
love
to
this
fight.
music.
You get to fight Dragon Man.
Oh,
Also,
boy.
the
only
It's
you get to
this
fight
is
my
Magma
best song.
Dragoon, right?
You get to fight Wom himself.
Didn't you already
This is
fuck
the-
this guy up?
actually, the guy talking in general.
Oh, there's more. Yeah, this giant dragon thing was the Kudu man.
He's the one
Giant
organizing
dragon
the
thing
entire
is
rebellion.
with
He
himself.
was Mysterious Maverick all along.
Yeah.
The giant
And,
dragon is the key to all this.
You did it. You
I
beat.
did it.
You beat the. You beat the game.
Aw man, I saved the Sky Lagoon.
Now Sky Lagoon's gonna
Sky Farmer-
rebuild itself.
Time for Colonel
Hey,
being
it's
a dumb
Colonel.
Dang.
Who
colonel.
are you?
Did you say Colonel as colonel?
Yes, shut up.
Colonel.
I used to say colonial, so
Didn't you say
I'm
that?
gonna say Colonel every single time just to spite you. Colonel.
Didn't you
I'm the Colonel
didn't
of the Rebel
Didn't you
Force.
say? Didn't you
It's
say
Colonel
God
Sanders.
Was the
Carmachine
Rebel
or
Force?
Inari as God Carmachine or Inari?
No, I would never do
No.
such a thing.
Colonel, I'm trying to
That-
I'm trying to investigate the Sky Lagoon's crash, but my legs are dummy thick.
Good.
The army responsible for all is not
Also,
the
I was
Rebel
saying-
Force.
It
Then
is
who the
God
fuck is
Carmachine or
it?
Inari.
yeah, I was saying Inari kind of.
Fucker. That's not how it's said. It's Inari, like fucking.
I used to think it was Inari.
I can confirm that when Pyro was playing X3, everyone was saying God Carmachino Inari.
I said Inari.
Inari.
Well, this attitude won't come to bite Rebel Force in the ass. No, not at all.
Colonel is the capable.
I've heard
Wait,
someone describe-
calm down, Colonel.
As a Vietnam veteran, I support the Rebel Force.
Why can I still charge during this?
No,
You could have just shot him right then.
I've
Get
once,
your gun ready.
I've once heard somebody describe X4's plot as basically being instigated by Colonel just being butthurt over being Rebel Force being accused.
People being butthurt is pretty
Oh,
much the
boy.
whole thing.
Ooh,
Another
cutscene.
It's a giant missile.
It's movie night.
For example, Sigma's butthurt about dying.
Oh, it's a blimp.
It's Led Zeppelin.
We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither
Journal's voice does not work.
It
Right.
doesn't.
It
It's
doesn't.
just
Not right.
reused Duo voice actor. Did Duo just voice everyone in this game?
Just don't work in
Yes.
general.
X has the same voice actor as Mega Man.
Yeah, I know for a fact Colonel and Colonel is voiced by the same duo, but General sounds like Duo too.
Hey, look, it's
I don't think the Wileys are the same, are they?
They're not?
I don't think they are.
Take heed, we have no
Huh.
We'll find out when the time
let me look
comes.
that up.
Fight valiantly, with courage
Hang on.
No, you never fight
without fear, for we
the
are
red,
Also,
red blue
the
green guy.
Colonel is hilarious.
Army in history.
Yeah, communism.
Welcome to the one place
Is
not
that a
corrupted.
bed? Oh, that's Sigma. Does Sigma have a bed?
Yes,
No, Ligma.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's called Ligma.
my favorite.
Well,
my
you think robots can't have beds?
No.
Yeah. You probably
Right.
right.
Yeah.
I just
You
find it
probably have
funny to think that Ligma has a bed.
He needs a bed in case he has one too many shots of Ligma juice.
Oh shit! Time for the best thing.
Wow, who is this character? Oh, wow, X
Your
is
mom.
asking the same questions.
It's bit but fat.
Call
So
me
question.
Double, the rookie hunter.
It really let him social.
I walked in off the street.
Why? Yes, my liege.
My liege,
My
may I get the
liege.
feet pics, please?
Someone's a suck up.
But yeah, I just looked it up. The voice actors for Wily aren't the same between the
It's
games.
Colonel
That's
Double.
stupid.
I always thought X's hips looked really wide
Give me the order
when
to
he was in that
scramble.
pose.
Oh, they
Now he
do.
moved.
You missed
Time
what
for the
Steve
best
Ketch
thing
said
so I've
about
seen in the
that.
series.
Infiltrate enemy occupied jungle and destroy
Only
the
allowed to
weapon
fight
under
this one Maverick
construction.
here.
This
Oh,
thing
there's two of them now.
A
so
bug
good.
has corrupted the network.
But Bug is
It's
apparently
my favorite
Peacock.
bug, the peacock.
We're doing
They're
this for
really
all
gonna
of us,
have all of them explained, huh?
Mega Man
Yep.
destroys the Air Force.
With facts and logic.
Dragoon of the 14th Unit is a traitor. Located and bring him back to Hunter HQ.
Man, I hate these.
OMG, he's a traitor.
Very annoying.
Rebel Force
So-
decimated. Rebel Force decimated the city and left.
We're totally not the bad guys.
All of our job's done.
They totally don't. They totally don't want to
So we
be
have
Maverick.
the Air Force and the Coast Guard, I see.
In the Boy
abandoned
Scout.
lab is now operational. Investigate and destroy the lab.
The abandoned lab is now operational. That means it's not abandoned, is it?
Nope. Oh, honestly, my favorite level in the whole is that one, the train.
I think the level's kind of annoying, but it has my favorite song in the game.
Song's great.
I can't
the
believe
real-
Neon Tiger has made its return in this game.
Web
No,
spider.
wait. Don't do the train yet. I don't like the boss. very
Where
much.
we dropping, boys?
Jet
Do you want to
Stingray?
use?
Go
Spider.
to the
Web spider. Web
lab,
spider.
it's supposed to be the tilted
The
tower.
real best starting point is Web Spider, but
Yeah.
that means
It's
you
web
should
spider.
start with
It's a
like
monocle though. That
someone
means
else.
you can't beat him.
Let's try Jet Stingray.
Start with Split Mushroom.
No.
Oh,
No, okay.
Just go
Stingray's
for
honestly
Are we gonna say web spider or fucking what was it called? Frost walrus.
He protects the secret weapon of the jungle.
Dude, I fucking love the X4 announcer. Web
I am
spider.
the weapon.
The X4
Rainbow.
announcer is the best announcer in all history. Web spider. Magma
True.
dragoon. Split mushroom.
This looks really fucking good. Wow.
Yeah. Also,
Water
this
levels
one
like
is
this,
really
where you
I
get to
think,
run.
Oh my
Uh,
god! Who is this
Isn't it-
man? I love him.
Mermaid Man.
Mermaid
He
jump.
has like
That was
3 fucking
Mermaid
attacks.
Man.
Is that a freaking Castlevania reference?
That or Rule 63 Splash
What's that?
Man.
Octopus battery?
Yeah, it
Oh
doesn't.
no.
They're
Yeah.
back.
Well, it's like it's kind of.
Shut up.
Gabule too.
For
Oh,
what it's
no.
worth, he's also returned in the Mega Man Zero series.
Pyro, do you
Okay.
know the locations?
No, I do
Fires.
not know where. Oh,
Oh, hey, you found
oh,
it.
that one.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this one.
I was gonna say if you needed help.
This
Wait, how
battle
does
should have
Dr.
never
Light
happened,
do-
X.
What, Rip?
Why must
Why
Reploids
must
fight each other? Why do these peacekeepers persist in fighting each other?
This
Must be-
must be.
How
some
does he
sort
know
of
already?
mistake.
It's a bit early in the game for this, isn't it?
This capsule. Equipped with this, discover a truth. Equipped with it,
To discover the
Mario
truth.
and
with
jump-
module and jump
Oh.
twice in the air to cover.
The
Dang.
hover isn't very
Left to right, and we'll
useful, except
rename
in one
hover.
boss fight.
It is effective for negotiating.
Negotiating
Negotiate.
through
higher
higher
and
more
more
dangerous
terrain.
terrain. Stop this tragic war as soon as possible. X.
Again, how does he already know the war's happening? Did
It's
he
an
like,
AI.
did he like
Time
borrow-
travel.
I'm
Did
guessing-
Mega Man,
Wiley,
Mega Man
like, tell
X
him
invents world peace.
In
Wiley has
X1,
a time
in X1 through 3, it was implied to be a pre-recording, but from this game onwards, they imply it's an AI, and then in X6, in X5, it's just confirmed.
I think you can air dash with that.
Oh,
Yeah, you
really?
can
So
air
it's like the ghost of Dr. Light?
Okay, cool.
I love this dude. He has like 3 fucking attacks.
I don't know why the
No,
MMHP says you should, because that's what I used to use for like guides.
Oh,
They
wow.
tell you to
He
start
is
with
pretty
Frost
complicated.
Walrus, which is dumb.
Okay,
What if-
make sure to tell me
what
if I'm missing anything that isn't super obvious.
What if he's secretly a robot master, but
Can I get everything in this stage already, or do I need shit?
I think
No,
you
the-
need a weapon.
No, yeah, you need fucking a weapon.
Yeah.
Fucking Magmar Dragard.
The one good weapon in the whole game.
It is. I only used a weapon once aside from getting a collectible, and it was Magma Dragoon.
Yeah, this game's weapons are useless. Aiming
It's not
laser
even
is
that
probably the most.
It's not even that they're that bad. It's just that most enemies die very quickly, and
So like using weapons is useless.
but like.
Well,
the
Rising
weapons
Fire
are
is
not
good
bad. It's
because it
that
just
they're-
goes up, which you
if
don't
they
really
were in a
have.
game,
It goes the one
Like,
direction your Buster can't.
Yeah.
if these weapons were in like a fucking normal classic Mega Man game, they'd be like okay.
Aiming laser is just it's sadness in weapon
Aiming
form.
laser is so good, but it's so cool, but it's so useless because you have the Buster.
Also, because it's really hard to control.
I
I feel like
only
it might.
used
I
it-
feel
I
like it'd be
only-
easier in classic.
I only used it for fucking Cyber Peacock because it pushes the fucking.
Yeah, can
What's
I
it
get in
called?
a health drop?
It pushes the fucking
You
eyeballs.
get it refilled at the end of this. As
You
Oh.
beat
Pyro.
the mid
Oh, so
boss.
it's Mega Man 8. Okay, cool. Ready.
It's Mega Man 8 itself.
You beat the mid boss. How do you feel?
I did it. What a
Most
The
of
dumb
it
video
fucking
on my
Okay,
end
it's a gimmick.
is
You know what?
just a slideshow.
Oh, is it a side shot for anyone else?
It looks good.
It's fine for me.
I
It's
mean,
fine for me.
it
Might be your
freezes up
internet.
really.
It almost certainly is my internet. The voice
And
is
internet,
just
like,
fine,
no,
but
it just froze up now.
video.
What?
Leave rejoin, I guess.
Those things kind of look like a challenger from the future enemy.
They do look like Hornet Racers.
It's Hornet Racer again. Trying to exact his revenge upon no one.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
It's a
Oh, you
beehive.
beat the other mini boss.
Wow,
I
I
love how
did
the
it. It
beehive-
took like one charge shot.
I love how the beehive is marked with the Repliforce logo.
Wow, they're not evil.
The Repliforce logo just looks like it looks like the King logo but with an R.
Repliforce patented bees.
Just-
Somebody,
Who's this?
spin your webcam as
I
Turn
noticed it turns
Dun,
it
dun.
on every time.
You can probably
Are you
disable
sure
it
you're
in
not
settings.
hitting video instead of voice?
Put tape over it if you want.
Yeah, no, hit only
Yeah.
voice, not video.
Yeah, click voice. Or die.
Yeah, if you hit video, video turns your webcam on. Then
Yeah.
voice just connects to your mic. That thing right there is what you need Rising Fire for. That.
Yeah,
this.
How do I disable
Yeah.
that?
You hit voice, not video, when you're joining the call.
I mean, in settings.
Oh, I don't know. It's
These
probably
snakes
so
seem-
there's somewhere.
Snakes seem like very good, very useful enemy.
I mean, there's
Nah.
something.
So how's the stage so far?
I like it. It's definitely better than literally any of X3 stages so far. It
The
actually
stages-
has some semblance of gimmicks and memorable enemies.
I think X.
And not the
I
same
think,
cannon enemy over and over?
Not the same fucking canon enemy.
I think
And,
Axel
Earth
the Red
Commander.
stage looks better than this graphically, but
I think
Well, leaving and
X-Force
rejoining
stages are
seems to have
pretty
worked.
short, but I really like that because it means that they're more replayable.
Alright, let's see how this boss
Are you
goes.
ready
is
for-
it just
Your
is it
weapon?
just 2 items every stage?
There's a secret
Yes.
weapon of the jungle.
Yeah,
There's
2
a hard,
areas.
there's a hard.
Well,
tank
I
in
mean
every-
two items, like a hard tank or
Oh.
There's a hard tank in every stage. There's 2 sub tanks and a weapon tank, and there's the armor.
Wait, there's also the X tank.
Yeah, the EX tanks aren't necessary. They're just dumb.
I want to
Oh.
get everything.
Oh,
They're
well,
not even major collectibles. They're not in your save file. You don't get
no,
saved.
they're in the save file. They're in the save file.
Oh really? Oh well,
I think
they're
so.
dumb. All they do is
So-
they make it so next time you respawn with more lives. I think.
Yeah, you start with 4 lives instead of 2.
This
Oh,
totally doesn't seem like a very
so
annoying.
Pyro, are you ready for spider climbing sound effects?
This boss is very good. All of the bosses in this game are fucking amazing. I literally busted only all of them, not only because the weapons don't do that much damage, because they're just really fun.
Oh, okay, so it's like- it's like a
I'd
laser
agree
blast, it's
until
like
you
a
get to the
semi-
fortress, because all the fortress bosses are like terrible.
I disagree
General-
about Slash Beast.
General is dumb, but that's about it. I like Colonel, even though he's pretty easy.
Head
No,
Sigma.
I'm talking about like double and
that's
Oh,
Iris.
Double isn't that bad. Double is
He's-
really not that bad.
He's
God
not,
damn it.
but he's still dumb and boring, and his weakness makes him harder.
Fucking the only thing dumb about Double is that attack where he does like massive waves. That one's pretty dumb to dodge.
And then
but
Iris
everything
is
else
also
pretty
really bad. So
It's just because I.
Well,
That's
good
why
thing
she's
that
there.
I'm playing as X, so I wanted to deal with Iris.
well, you're gonna
Double-
play a zero
No, that-
eventually, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Eventually, everyone has to die, Pyro.
Wait, does the eggs challenge ever make you fight Zero?
Yes. The
no,
final-
heard
the
of
last
that.
time I played this, when I fought General, I got hit without even I beat him without getting hit, and I wasn't even trying to.
Double is
That's how easy he
General
is.
is really easy. He just takes a shit ton of time because you have to like wall climb to hit his head.
Then right his
No,
fist
you can hit him while he's off screen if you're
Yeah.
playing as X.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I
there-
that's what I did. I literally just clung to the wall and fired blindly.
And I used to think he was like impossible the first time I played the game. So
For some
like
reason,
no,
the
that
attack
sounds gonna
reminded
get a
me
whole
of
lot
the,
worse in a second.
punch attack with Brightman
I
has
saw
in-
his pinch attack.
Oh, you've seen it.
Yeah.
You keep making that sound, but I'm not hearing it.
Because
So
the
probably
sound
doing it
of the game
over it.
itself is pretty low. The sound on the game itself is pretty low, but I don't mind that. Oh yeah, now I hear it.
Oh, now I hear it.
I don't hear it.
You can look up
I
the
like
fight
the
for
sound
yourself, and
effects.
you'll see what we're talking about.
Well, at least he
Brown
doesn't have a
Scaravich
thumb.
is the king of sound effects. I will say that much.
They
Alright.
did. I know.
Good
I know they
boss.
removed. Yeah, I know they removed a ton of fucking voice lines, Japanese voice lines in this game, but I'm still glad they kept it.
It's good. I'm a big
At
fan of
least
Split
now-
Mushroom's sound effect for his weakness, where he goes.
I haven't used his weakness on him, but his other sound effects are pretty stellar. This
Lightning
is the
Web
only.
is
This is a
terrible.
good weapon. This is the only weapon I actually used because it's super useful and fun.
It's a good utility weapon.
I
It
never
would
Why
fire
is
used
a
the
it.
wall.
spider net charged with electricity? Can be used to attack. Ooh, that's good.
It basically creates a wall you can use the wall jump off of. It's used for
I
a shit
never
ton.
saw the
It's
point
used for
in
a
it.
shit ton of collectibles, and it's also just really fun.
Yeah, it's good for
Does it come-
collectibles, but not as like anything else for me anyway.
It's not really.
Next should be Split Mushroom
yeah.
weakness.
Good Stingray.
I hate
Oh.
this stage's mid boss.
Bro, imagine.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
imagine
this-
going to split mushroom. This.
It's Truffle Man,
He
everybody.
occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. Yeah,
That
this
sounds
is
like-
literally just
What?
trouble, man.
What a
That's-
dick.
That sounds like me at my house.
He's
Dude,
very
I fucking
territorial.
love split mushroom's dialogue. It's so good.
Oh yes,
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
I already know what it is. Take a
Take
wild,
a wild
guess.
guess.
And then it's health bar.
Is the why it's the
Oh,
You
this
can
is
even try
really janky.
Speaking
I
of
love
which,
Mavericks.
one thing I do like about
We're
the Mavericks.
3D, everybody.
One thing I do like about the Mavericks in this game is that they like have alliances on their health bar.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
this
and
one
then-
has Sigma.
Yeah.
The best Mavericks are the ones that call X out, which is like 3 of them, I think.
Split mushroom.
Split Mushroom, Wind
These are
Krorang, and
best.
I think Matrix
Snipe
does.
Ant Eater. It's Snipe Ant Eater.
Ant-Eater
Burn
too.
Rooster kind of does.
I don't
Is
know
there
about
anything
Burn
down
Rooster.
pits in this game? Oh, well, this enemy.
No, the only thing is that one secret in the first intro stage that you found.
Oh, we already beat
There's
X3.
just trying to start Mega Man 9 again.
Oh, so this stage is mini boss used to destroy me.
It's not
Oh, I hate this
that
stage
bad.
mini
It's
boss.
really not
You have
that
to like
bad.
know how to fight it. Once you do, it's fine. But if you don't,
Don't,
it'll
don't
destroy
worry,
you,
to be fair, I
like
did
it
fight
did
it
me.
with the fucking. I did fight it with the Buster upgrade. I haven't fought it without it, so I don't know
Don't
how hard it is.
hover. I hit the jump on the back, so I don't want to hover.
Basically Knuckle Duster, but bad.
Yeah, it's basically a CFTF mini boss.
isn't Knuckle Duster already bad?
No,
Yeah.
It's boring.
Knuckle Duster is a
I'm probably gonna die to the mid boss.
Well, it can't really.
Well, I died to that instead. Oh, you start here. Okay.
I mean, the mini boss is basically one of those, but big.
One of those.
Those
One
red
of
things.
those.
So
Alright,
we
so
sleep.
make sure to tell me if there's any collectibles I'm missing.
There's a
I
hard
don't
tank
remember
later
where
on.
the collectibles are
Like, I
except
think-
in Snipe Anteater stage.
There's a hard tank later on, but you
I
can
know
get
we're
it
in
the
or like
I
one
mean-
in slash beast.
Not, I meant Cyber Peacock, not Snipe Anteater.
Haha,
What were you saying, C-Sketch?
Cyber. There's a hard tank in this stage, but you haven't missed it yet. You can get it with fucking
Yeah.
quick.
You do have to be quick with it though, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
fucking-
that much.
Some floors fall down, but you'll see. It should be fairly obvious.
Oh, hey, you didn't get
Huh.
decimated by those.
Oh, well.
I think you have to let
No.
them go in and then yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you play X5, mostly because I don't even remember most of X5.
All I know is that pretty much all the fortress bosses
Like,
I never
I've
got to
been-
the fortress in X5 because I fucking hated the stages.
I've beaten X5 once ever. So, and I've beaten X4 a bunch of times, so I
Imagine
remember most of this
Yellow
game.
Devil, but he killed you instantly.
Oh yeah, the Shadow Devil was fucked up.
And then that one boss from Mega Man X,
Well, it's time for epic mini boss.
he still killed you. And then imagine Zero. But after 2 minutes, he kills you instantly. See where I'm going?
Well, you're already probably gonna die, I think.
Instantly.
No, I mean this mini boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zero kills
still
you
this thing's
instantly, way
abomination.
too
It is an
long.
abomination. Killed my dog.
Fuck.
This really is that
think you-
one
I think you
knuckle
can still
mini
make it.
boss.
I think you can still make it in time.
He also has a stupid
Just make him okay. Yeah, you'll do it.
Yay.
There you
Oh
go.
wow. The
That's
way
not that bad.
I thought it was like impossible unless you went from one end to the other and kept doing it like that.
Oh
know.
god, more
I'm counting
stupid
that.
towers.
This
I
gimmick
love
comes
this.
back in
I know, I kinda
X5,
like-
by the way.
This comes back in
God.
X5 and
God,
X7,
yeah.
but in X7 it's more of a slope.
In X7, it's an actual level and not just a sprite going back and forth.
Yeah, but that's because they have 3D models. In X5 it really has the wrong perspective. It's like top down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the stars are top down, but the sprites are still forward.
Doesn't it kind
That looks
of go
What is
backwards?
this?
That's a shield
It's a
attacker.
shield attacker.
It's the shield attacker father.
So we have
You get
octopus
that control in
batteries,
here.
we have spines, we have shield attackers. What else to buy to 21x decks?
We have
That's
Sigma.
dead. Mets.
Well, we know Joe's existed in X1.
Oh yeah,
There
the
were
Mets,
octopus
Joes.
batteries.
Yeah,
The
we have
Mets-
Susie's.
the Mets and the
Oh,
Steelers.
Octopus
well,
There's
there.
a hard tank up there.
Okay, hold on, no, don't move too quick.
Well, nice job.
One
No,
moment.
no, I think you can.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
Oh, nice checkpoint placement, Capcom. Very
Thank you.
generous.
Oh, wait, shit!
Oh no, no!
Oh no!
Thankfully, game over.
What
Still
were you
matters.
trying to do there?
I misjudged what was solid because it looks weird.
Oh neat.
No, it
Does
doesn't.
that thing where it lets you start in the second half of a stage if, when losing lives.
Yeah, every game from X4 onward does that.
Good.
I at least remember that X6 lets you start at any cutscene, even not cutscene checkpoint, even when you run out of lives.
Still love this fucking massive.
Because
shield
the new
attacker that
X6,
just comes
X6
up
is
from the back.
Is
you know,
hard
X6.
X-
Yeah, I knew
Six,
X6
six.
let you do that, but not X4 and others. X4
I mean,
and
do
friends.
you really need it that much for X4?
Technically, doesn't
Yeah,
Mega
X4
Man
is
also
easy.
do that?
I mean,
It's okay until the fortress.
Fuck!
Ah!
You have to walk further back.
Yeah, go further ahead, then do it. Like from here.
Or, huh?
you can't
Like,
go from
fi-
that.
fire
Oh,
side
that's
of
not
the thing
that's
there.
not solid. Okay.
Yeah, just shoot it
This
from like.
weapon has
back there.
no ammo. What the fuck?
You have to walk. I mean, fucking. Just shoot it like
See-
standing on the right of that platform.
Whatever. I'm just gonna
Those
try.
are well-placed drills. You have like 2 seconds to move before they
There you
kill
go.
you.
You
Yeah,
did it.
You did it, Pyro.
Congratulations.
Wait,
Congratulations.
I didn't notice. Did my health actually? Okay, it did actually go up.
Yeah, it did.
Are those drills instant death?
No.
No.
They
Oh,
just
no.
do a lot of damage.
They just
Okay.
do a quick ton of damage.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
like
did
that.
you get like
oh,
that?
that is a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's like Earth Commander levels or something.
Shut
Hey.
up.
Hey, can you fucking
Never.
go down?
No.
And you're not
That
allowed
was a
to.
gamer dodge.
Can you come out of the closet, Brills?
No! This sucks. This is a
I
garbage
don't-
section.
I don't like this
hesitate,
stage.
just run inside.
Yeah,
Well,
this
now
stage
you
has
just
been
go
pretty
through it really
bad so
fast.
far.
I
If
think
you run
this
inside
one.
of them, you won't fuck it up.
Just
It's
go.
all
It's
that
very
bad.
easy
There
if
you
you
go.
just go fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you just go fast, it's fine. But otherwise,
Oh,
yeah, it's bad.
welcome to the elevator.
Do weapons? Oh, they
5
do
bucks
refill on
for any more of
death.
those cannon things.
So we basically have everything I liked from Mega Man 8.
Including
This
shield.
Is there anything
fun.
else? Is there anything else in this stage?
I don't think so. Then again, I
I
haven't
remember-
played X4, so I
I
won't.
remember Slash Beast stage being good. Magma Dragoon stage is pretty good.
I love Slash
I like
Beast.
Storm Owl's stage.
That one's
I
pretty.
think.
Well, thanks.
Storm
And-
These
Owl
guys,
stage also
that
looks.
question is for you. Is there anything else in the stage that I'm missing? Oh, whoops. Well,
I think
guess
she
we're not
died.
now.
These sketch
Hey,
did
the
you
one-
manage?
I think there isn't anything.
Oh, hey,
The one
actually
real
give you some health and stuff before the
It's
boss.
time for funny boss man.
Because
How is
the
this?
mushroom
I
is
love his
Nike,
voice. I love his voice. Mushroom. Are you X?
Are you X?
I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders?
Who is
Take
orders?
a while.
Take a while,
Yes.
guess.
It's Mysterious Maverick.
I think the Hellfire Column is
What
hidden.
about Carvagino Wienery?
I love his noise.
Oh.
What have you done to me?
This is
like
was
about
annoying
X4's
this.
weaknesses is you can't even tell what's supposed to be happening to like half the bosses. Especially Storm Owl, I don't know what is going on with him.
Electrocuted, isn't that obvious?
I
Why
love
is he
him.
weak to the electric weapon anyway?
For
So
comedic
did Dom-
purposes.
Well,
Did
that was a
Dom-
boss.
Did Don Flamenco design all these bosses with how
Yeah.
easy it is
Done that
to
to him, he would have turned into Gemini Man, basically.
Yeah,
Doctor
I know.
Who?
I know what his pattern is.
Doctor Who, Spin?
Yeah, but do you know what you...
Don Flamenco? It's hard to tell jokes when everyone talks over me all the time.
I know the feeling.
I am the feeling.
I don't get the joke, so. Accumulates energy, generates, and
He's a
illusion.
piss easy punch out boss.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Was he worse than Glass Joe?
He's the kind he's the kind who's easy to lock into a cycle of hurting, like every Maverick in these games.
Especially
Alright, I don't
X3.
actually know what weakness order is after this, so. Oh, wait, actually, it's Cyber Peacock, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would make sense. Because he relies on homing off
By the
people.
way, Soul Body has even less ammo than Lightning Web does,
He
so
lives in cyberspace and wants to
Wants
destroy
to
the
destroy
network.
the
So
net.
I love these stupid ass lines.
Somebody's
where
lost too...
My favorite one is
What is this
Stingray
stage
one.
music? Okay, it was just the
Cyber-
intro.
I like it. It's pretty good music.
I didn't say them necessarily bad.
Go really fast,
What the-
Pyro. Go really fast. You're not going
Yeah,
fast enough.
you got to speed run.
You gotta be timely.
Timely. Or else.
We are now in Metroid Prime 2,
that good
it
enough?
seems.
Oh,
Rank
hey,
S.
You did it.
If it's
Oh,
rank S,
good.
you did it.
It's like, oh, well, there's the heart tank.
Every time it tells you hurry up, that means your rank is about to go down.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
faster
Go
you-
really
the faster
fast
you go through-
So
again.
this is Speedrun Man stage from
Don't
Dawn.
touch the yellow eyes, they stall
Huh.
you a lot.
Well, you messed up already, I think.
Gaming.
But yeah, I think you can get everything in this stage just by going
Hurry,
really
hurry.
Yeah,
fast.
you just barely missed it, I think.
No,
Oh, you got it.
Go. If I remember correctly,
well, there's
you're
the
kind of a
E-chain.
short level, right?
I'm,
Something.
I'm assuming
The
that the
last
last one gives you a Dr. Light.
Yeah, this one.
I think so, yeah.
This one is nearly impossible unless you use Cyber Peacock's weapon.
It's not like impossible. It's just really
I think
hard.
I've
Very
done
hard.
it.
But Cyber Peacock's weapon pushes the eyeballs really fast, so it can move them out of the way.
Doesn't Soul Body destroy them?
Oh,
Well,
my
you're
God.
gonna want that for the boss. You can shoot them and they move.
Yeah, but they take a shit ton of shots. Just wiggle back and
Fuck.
I mean, sometimes you kind of have to do that though.
Imagine not dying to a bunch of eyeballs.
Oh no!
You missed it.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
I think rank like A gives you health. You get A.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
sure Soul Body kills them.
If you go too slow, you just have to start
Okay,
that one
no.
section of.
And I'm assuming you get Dr. Light, a Dr. Light part for... What the fuck?
Yeah, you get
Part
a
is
Dr.
just
Light
kind
part.
of dumb.
you get the best Dr. Light part in the entire series.
Oh,
And
is
it-
that
it
the
had
helmet? Is that the helmet part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
what does
yeah, I
it
want
do
that.
again?
Infinite weapon
weapon
usage
energy.
No wonder it's so hard.
Oh yeah,
unless they're
that.
charged. Except they give you
What
any.
is this gimmick?
It's really bad.
This is a fucking mess.
It
Is this
flips
a
the game
bit?
upside down.
There are
Also-
worse
And we're
ones.
back
Yeah, I
to
like the,
screenshots.
My entire game
What?
is just freezing up right now.
wasn't
It's
even
more
a
like a
button.
slideshow now. So now I don't even know what the gimmick's doing.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
balls take out those purple floor things. If you didn't notice, did you notice? Yeah, those.
Notice them.
What? Okay. Where'd it go?
You know,
Now it's
There you- there
where
you
it default.
go.
It's
What?
yeah, like that.
This is a bad gimmick.
This is fun to watch.
I feel like it wouldn't be so confusing if it actually flipped the screen.
Yeah, if it
instead
wasn't
of, like,
literally like an
yeah.
instant flip, it makes
Pyro,
sense.
by any
Also-
chance, have you seen Snipe and your stage before?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, well, I'm about to die, so I might as well see how Soul Body works.
You
Don't,
might want
because
to keep
you're
your
gonna need all the energy, yeah, because it
Well,
has
I'm
8
about to
shots,
game
as
over.
you can see.
I'm about to
Oh.
game over. His potential,
His potential
is limitless.
is limitless.
Not possible.
He's T-posing.
Oh, he is
Yes.
He is Tipo. Makes sense. He is like a cipher, like a 3D model.
And not just that, he's
Sigma.
another Sigma boss.
Bligma.
Oh,
I'm sorry, he's another mysterious Maverick boss.
Wait. Do you even have enough shots to take him out?
well, fuck me, I guess.
I mean,
Might
she
not.
missed once.
If she had the Dr. Light helmet upgrade, I guess she would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
get to
Dr.
do
Light
this
is
again.
stupid.
Yeah, but Dr. Light is
It's
stupid
nowhere to
bitch.
put all his capsules, so
It's Dr. Light's fault for putting his capsule behind the stupid
his
thing.
capsules. Why doesn't he just place them out in the open?
To test X's limitless potential, I guess.
Yeah, but
This gimmick makes no sense.
Dr. Light should know how good his robot is. He made it.
Well, most people will want to do test runs.
But
Oh, you don't. You
you're
don't
not
want to
getting.
hit that button.
Okay, I kind of see I kind of see how this works, but
Yeah, now I see how it works, but
it's
in
only for
blind,
like
it's
10
stupid.
seconds, so you know.
I might as well try to bust through him because I only have like half health.
He's not that bad. You know how to
Yeah,
fight him.
Longhorn and
Nice
Buster are
toes.
pretty fun to Buster only.
Do I have to watch the
Just
cutscene
give it-
again?
Just
I like how it looks like
Pretty
there's
much of homely
a
misses.
eyeball
Oh, I
in the
just
back.
realized he does the wireframe thing.
100% orange juice.
actually, he's not in this.
Wait, I wasn't even paying attention.
There was a Steam notification. I didn't see who it was. I just saw they were
Wow.
playing
Wow, that does
100%
5
orange juice.
million damage.
He has a very clear telegraph, just like climb up the wall.
Well, just
Yeah, you kind of have to
you.
just like wall jump over him.
yeah,
a
I
bunch.
figured, but it's a little hard to tell what's going on when you're going in completely blind.
How come he gets 2 boss doors?
Maybe it's
Split
just a
Mushroom
bad
had
hero.
2. They're just
Blood
weird.
Mushroom had 2.
Split mushrooms are really good. It's probably one of the hardest fights in this game, but it's really fun.
X6 has weird boss doors where it's like both of them don't even
Does
Oh,
this thing
yeah,
multi-hit?
they-
Oh, nice.
they stay long enough that you can hit him twice, I think. And that's how you conserve ammo.
Well, not if you fucking
But yeah.
telefrags me.
But yeah, X6, some of its boss doors are like both of them, they're not all the way out on the ends of the screen. That makes sense.
Out of ammo.
Nice.
Rip.
I know, I'm paying attention. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
So Cyber Peacock gets to join the Magma Man Club.
Well, bye.
I would have said the Aquaman
Oh,
club.
look at
What's
his
that
defeat
club for?
face! He's good.
That's me when I get Ligma.
That's me when I have some free time. That's me, not gonna lie,
Very new
that's
to
me
your
when I have some free
peacocks.
time.
It's me when I have time.
How long have I been recording?
Now you get the sadness weapon.
Oh, well, now I can see how
Aiming
cool it looks.
laser.
Okay,
More
so you
like-
said aiming,
Very
move the cursor,
interesting.
lock on your enemy. Oh, I
More
know
like
something.
lame.
Okay, so you said
Yes.
the aiming laser moves the
It makes like a thing that you have to move up and down.
well,
And
it
it
moves
can
the
lock
eyeballs.
onto-
I mean, I want to go get the helmet part right now.
And it can lock onto multiple eyeballs at once, so you know the part where there's like 2 on top of each other, it can push them both. That or you can use Soul Body to destroy them, I think. You can try if Soul Body destroys them in the first race.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
At least with the first two, we
It
don't need
does.
to worry about
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
has
I
to
don't
go
have to
into
care.
I do like this stage. I think it's, well, at least the first part.
I think the first half is cool, I think the second half is kinda dumb.
It's more like very
Yeah, the
dumb.
second half is stupid.
Cool idea, but
Rank
it's
A for
executed really
awful.
weird. Also, this song, the fucking very start where it sounds like a record scratching is just heaven.
I didn't hear what, like, the last part what you said.
Neither did I.
Nope.
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Are those Genesis portals?
Here we go.
They're war gates.
Good enough.
They do look like
Hyper-
war gates.
Cyber Peacock has been is behind all the events of Scooby Doo 4 confirmed. I said so.
Easy.
You did it.
You did it.
There you go.
S
Now you
for
can use that
Soul
as much
Body.
as you want.
I'm giving you a new head module, X. I was hoping he was just gonna say, I'm giving you a new head, X.
This module will improve your special weapons abilities. It should reduce your special weapon energy requirements to near zero. You may now use your weapons as often as you want.
Only
Oh, no,
downside
you
is
come up with
charge.
this before.
Only downside is it doesn't apply to charging.
Oh, really?
Well, you know what?
Still,
Yeah.
unlimited weapon energy.
Well, that's still...
You know what? It's still better than you can bash blocks now, but only in specific places.
True.
What are you talking about? That's obvious.
X1's helmet upgrade sucked.
Okay, that wasn't
None of them
bad.
were good, really,
You see
until this
X's
one.
face in the menu?
Okay. Storm Owl is next, right?
Yep. You get to see the sadness weapon in action.
Do you, is there a way that it, like, shows you what items you're missing? Like X3? Or did that...
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, that's stupid. What wonderful texturing it this time.
I think Jet
He
Stingrays
left
is
with a
my
space
favorite.
fortress to conquer the air. Oh, man.
He
He's
just
taking
went in.
over
That's kind of a
Oxygen.
downgrade.
Yeah,
You
but
just-
you don't put a space fortress in the air. You put a space fortress.
He's going to conquer the air itself.
He just
He's
went
going
to
to
Space
control
Fortress and was
Oxygen.
like, alright, I'm about to head out. You can shoot those.
You probably should. They're very annoying if you don't.
Oh,
But I
it's
do,
probably
they're
not
not-
good to be standing on them with a melee weapon, huh? Oh, hey, ride
Right.
armors are still in this game.
I think you can charge.
Hey, it's the halberd
Yeah,
oh,
like-
whoa, goodbye. It's the halberd
Combo
reactor.
cannon.
Oh yeah, enjoy
Or,
this
oh,
armor
yeah,
while
I
you
meant
can.
combo cannon.
Enjoy this armor while you can because it does not appear in any of the other X games.
But can I...
You can't
like
move while you're charging,
Oh,
but you can. Yeah. Also, this stage looks really good.
What
Who's
the-
that?
That
hello.
was C-Sketch cutting in and out.
Oh, it's you.
Is there anything up that ladder? This one?
I think.
Oh, it started blinking. I mean, it's gonna explode
Oh, whoa.
like that.
It saved your life.
That was worth it.
Yep. Now I'm a full health instead of slightly less than full health. There better not be an upgrade lock behind that. Oh, well, that was easy.
It's not
And exploded.
independent.
Are those battleships shaped like hammerhead sharks?
It's the
Yes,
Mega
they are.
Mech Shark.
That's
Again.
wonderful.
He's back.
So,
That's not aerodynamic.
so what you're saying is Storm Owl took the egg fleet.
I was gonna make a
Yeah.
Rogue One joke, but okay.
I am the Rogue One joke.
This is the foreshadowing to Metal Shark player.
Oh, damn.
Metal Shark player
That
is
was
one
a
of their
terrible
ships.
joke.
Storm Owl takes to the skies. Metal Shark players takes to the underground.
Metal Shark player takes to hell.
I still think.
Dustman stage for
Metal
garbage.
Shark.
I mean, his stage is kind of like that. So when you're actually playing it,
Can that laser kill you?
I think
Probably,
so.
Probably.
but it's very
I think-
easy to react to it.
I think it just does a lot of damage, but then the platform gets knocked out from under you and you die.
Well, that
Also-
was a very bare
also,
bones
just-
intro section.
How dumb it is that Storm Owl is shooting down his own ship.
Is there,
this
well,
part's
I got the heart tank. Is there anything else on the stage?
This
Yeah, I
part's
think
cool.
so.
It's kind of weird.
Wait, did you already beat Storm Owl?
No, I mean
No,
Storm on the
no.
stage.
Okay.
This is Storm. I
Well,
always
you're,
thought this part
Seasketch,
was
you're like the expert. You're supposed to tell me if I'm missing anything.
I fucking disconnected. Okay, there's
Oh,
a
there's
button.
something
up
up
there,
there.
up
Yeah.
there.
There's a thing up there, but
You need to
But
use
you're-
that web.
Web
You need,
spider.
You need to use Web Spider there.
you need to You need to use Web Spider himself.
You need to use Noise Man.
You need to jump on the right and then
epic spider web.
jump on the right. On the fucking platform on the right.
Fire hole! Fire hole!
Oh wait, I have an air dash. Right.
Tempting fate, are we?
What?
Yeah, you need to fire
You need to go further back.
Remember when you said Lightning Web is good?
What?
It
what-
is.
Why does
It's-
it? Why is it attached to the camera? That's stupid.
This puzzle is really dumb though. This is probably
Okay.
the only really bad part about this game. It's really hard. It's like probably the hardest armor part to get in any Mega Man X game.
Well, that fills me with confidence.
Yeah, that is very encouraging.
Although I know that Mega Man
Yeah.
X6 just has the fucking Commander Yammark armor part, which is just there.
Not to mention, it,
Wow! I should not have held dash.
which pulls it back level 2 with where it's hidden.
Doesn't X2 have a harder one than this? Like the one where you have to like dash and then use speedrunner again really fast.
That's not.
Pirates
not
are
hard.
ultimate way to get that.
Actually,
Oh yeah, I
I
hate.
almost
Oh, you're talking
blanked
about the
X2
crystal
out of my
snail.
memory.
No, I was
Talking
talking
about
about the
crystal
Shoryuken.
Oh well, that's not
Yeah.
really
Oh,
an armor part.
You
okay.
have to do the
I
knee.
forgot which thing it was.
Yeah. I went.
What? What?
Yeah, you
What?
can only get one bounce off of electric web.
This weapon
Yeah, you have to go
sucks.
fast.
It's a good idea, but why it's has a lot of weird limitations. At least the
It
checkpoint
should,
is literally right
it
here.
should stop. It should stop once you press the fire button again or something.
Yeah.
Like stop in its
Yeah,
place.
that-
and
Or
that
spawn
just
would be
again.
not
cool.
stop in general. Wow. These spikes
Yeah, you-
have fucking massive hitboxes too.
You need to jump it. You need to jump, shoot it, and then like air dash into it. It's weird.
Can
Yeah.
I just say something about X's death sound?
No.
What about it? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because this was my first game, but I don't actually. Maybe actually it probably is because this was my first game that I don't care about like voice lines like that. Like I never found the.
What? I almost made it.
No.
You
I was
had
about
it.
to
I
say,
was
jump
on the
is
wall, but I
healing.
hovered by accident instead of freaking wall jumping.
I was about
Don't
to
you
say,
just hate it when that
try
happens?
high enough to hit the ceiling.
I assume the ground dashing seems like it's faster than dash jumping in this game.
It might be, I don't know.
Maybe it's the lake. Maybe that's a part of the lake parts. I don't know.
Dang it!
I'm still alive.
Are you? How long will
Are
that
you?
last?
Why?
That
This
long.
is so annoying.
It's so hard, and I don't know why because nothing else in the game is this hard.
It's reminding me of
Final
Well, wait. Well, yeah, I was gonna say the
Oh,
final boss.
It's pretty fucking hard, but it's not like this.
This is reminding me of Flame Mammoth, except much deadlier.
I mean,
What
it's,
about
I guess
Flame
they're
Man?
like different kinds of
I mean,
hard.
Flame Mammoth.
Flame Mammoth has nothing on this.
This is like something you'd see in like a ROM hack.
I mean,
Fire
in terms of
elephant.
pixel
Dang it.
precision.
I thought I still had my air dash for some reason.
I
Yeah,
meant in
why
terms
can't
of
you
pixel
air dash?
precision,
Why
not in
can't you
terms of depth.
chain? Why can't you chain air dash? That's so much better than anything in general.
Nice.
Because that's
Oh,
overpowered.
fight again.
No, it's not really. You can. It's in X3. It felt really good.
Yeah, but why can't Zero air dash or chain air dashes?
Can Zero even air dash? There we go.
Oh, you did it.
You
Yeah.
can
This is a
charge
buster,
up to
right?
4
Yeah.
blasts at a time with this arm.
Now
module.
don't leave after you've gotten this one.
I see there's stuff behind it. Fire charge how many times you so wish that. Wait, what?
Yeah, it gives you one of those like weapon things.
Or oh wait,
so
it's
that you
like
have
the
infinite.
it's like the thing for X3 from X3.
Yeah.
It's like X2 and 3s, except it's 4 blasts instead of 2.
No, I thought you meant.
You have to go
it sounded
back.
like you have like instant charge shot or something.
Then you have to jump up that shaft every
Oh,
time you
okay.
want to get a different.
With this arm part,
Okay.
you can fire the plasma shot, which effectively can destroy enemies. So wait, you
Why
get
do they
to
just
choose
have two
between,
next to each other?
You can
Yeah,
choose
you get to choose-
between two.
Arm parts, yeah.
So you have to do that puzzle again every time you want to do this.
Good. I
Why?
would stick with the charge.
That's really
I
bad.
want to see what both of them are.
It
But
places
I'm
a
assuming
plasma like
both
an
of
energy
them-
ball. You have to hear the damage reflecting.
You need an
shot.
enemy to actually see the effects of the plasma one.
You have to hear the
does it, like, split
enemy
off or
reflecting
something?
shot sound.
It
thing to
spawns like a
unlock
little, like a big plasma ball about the size of the actual charge shot around it that deals like 1 damage every few frames.
Yeah, do the plasma one. The other one's
it's-
dumb and
Yeah,
bad.
I recognize it from X Challenge.
Just try not to use it on
Wait,
like
is this the
enemies with
boss?
like.
Well,
ice cream.
actually, this one
No.
is better than the
Oh.
one in X Challenge. They actually nerf it for X Challenge. This one, like, there'll be more than just one. Like it, the X Challenge one only puts off 1 plasma like trail. This one puts out as many as there are enemies nearby it.
What the fuck? That's kind of broken, bro. Well, fuck the special weapons.
Pretty much, except Rising Fire, which is good.
Can you charge weapons now?
It only
Okay,
goes
yeah.
in one
What are
direction,
you charged
which is
up?
up.
Okay, it does. Ooh, that looks funky.
It looks pretty.
Fireworks.
Oh,
I
the
don't
box
actually
is
know
over
what any
here.
of the charged weapons do. Also,
Except for Sheldon. Sheldon.
he's not in this
How
game.
dare you destroy my unit?
You destroyed your own unit.
Yeah,
Dumb.
yeah.
Oh, well, that's the whole dialogue.
Is he
You had
actually
lasers pointed at your airships.
Is he actually
Oh, wait,
X
I
in the
didn't switch
sky?
aiming laser.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work if you press enter, which is really dumb. Oh yeah, he kind of gets lit up by his weakness,
Oh,
like
well,
more than the other bosses do.
well,
Okay, I'm back. I see you picked the fucking big shot.
The
You're
good
doing
one.
all this with one shot? No, you're not even having to use them. Oh wait, never mind. I'm kind of dumb.
I think it uses.
square
Well, you do
beam.
have a lot of ammo with this anyways.
come on, aiming laser. Come
It
on,
says-
come
It
on.
doesn't like the horizontal.
It
doesn't like
the
you.
Like I
horizontal.
said, this is the sadness weapon.
Yeah,
It's really bad.
Alright, I gotta go.
You
for
can
a
move
bit.
the
I'll be
thing
back
while
in a
he's
bit.
dying, by the way.
I can.
They call it.
Oh, that's
You can move
wonderful.
the aiming laser.
Oh, this satisfies my freaking sugar high. That's what I've got.
But yeah, that weapon has 48 shots for a reason, and
Because
it's
it
not
sucks.
because it's good. So, what's this, double cyclone, I think?
Oh,
Double
totally. This weapon's
cyclone.
totally
wow.
not gonna.
It's I can't believe I just got doubles weapon.
This weapon's totally not gonna betray.
Left and right. Most
Isn't that
effective
a Yu-Gi-Oh
on
card?
Enemies against Skyrim.
You're a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Isn't the charged version of this really good? I think I've heard that. Next would be Magma Dragoon,
I think we've established charged weapons in Mega Man X. If they're not Chameleon Sting, don't mean diddly dick.
Sir, it's a message.
Oh yeah, you have to
The
fight.
colonel.
You have to fight Colonel Sanders over here.
Colonial Sanders.
Whoops, I
Colonel
accidentally
Campbell.
Memorial
Colonel
Hall.
Sanders.
Wow.
Honestly, I used to think this fight was really hard.
I never
Which
get
it
that.
isn't.
Nice background. It's
You know-
probably gonna fade into something.
Nah, it isn't.
Stop this
Trying to
foolishness
steal
now.
my spotlight.
Stop this
No.
tomfoolery. This hogwash.
That's Colonel Sanders.
What you've got.
This balderdash.
Yeah.
It's finger licking good.
Your fingers are good.
If you
Wait.
dash jump a lot, you pretty much win this fight.
Does he have a weakness?
No.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he
Frost
does?
Walrus's weapon.
I didn't
So I
even know
don't
he had a
have it.
weakness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is
he
this me or
says,
is this
"Yeah,
guy's boss
yeah,
thing really?
It really what?
Well,
Is it just me or is this boss thing?
Cut out bear.
Oh yeah.
Like
So the thing about Colonel is that if you stand like right in front of him,
oh, God damn it.
his
He'll do
sword will,
that.
like his sword goes through you. Like if you stand like right next to him,
Very good.
because of how his like
Sword invest-
hitbox is. It's kind of hard to do, but if you can do it, it kind of cheeses the fight. Like those blasts would just go right past you; they wouldn't hit you.
Excellent.
You can try it, but if it doesn't work, you obviously take
I'd
damage.
rather beat the boss.
Well,
I am the boss.
you can shoot him and still damage him if you do it like that. That's the thing.
Well, I want to not risk anything
But yeah.
stupid, so I don't want to spend forever on a boss just to do
I
something
mean,
stupid.
well, you do have to fight him again eventually, so you know. I guess
It's just a
You'll
cut.
have your chance.
You fight it.
Yeah.
So your Mega Buster has now become the Flash Bomb.
basically
Yep.
Just
said
louder.
better.
I get the feeling I'm gonna be sick of the reflect sound by the time this is all over.
Try doing an X challenge.
How about no?
I'm not crazy enough to try the X challenge ever again.
I don't even have a
God damn it.
switch
I've
anymore.
heard very, very bad things about that.
Imagine double and
I've
Iris
gotten
at the
through
same
easy,
time.
not yet normal.
Okay, I'm back. You're fighting this boss.
Like, you can E-tank or something.
He's so fuck. No, I don't have a sub tank. Well, I have a sub tank, but I don't think I have any energy in it.
This fight is easy.
You know what? It's taking fucking forever because he's invulnerable all the goddamn time.
Did you know that he doesn't have a hitbox like right in front of him, so you can
Yes,
just.
Juby just told me.
It's not. Honestly, I find it much easier to just fight him normally, personally.
Yeah, it is easier. But if you can abuse his hitbox, it's really funny. When you fight him the second time, he gets like another attack that makes him vulnerable longer, I think. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
take as
Good,
long.
because this
He gets
boss has
two new
been
attacks.
really bad so far.
Wait, is there a next challenge thing where you have to fight him in general?
Wait, what?
Is there an X challenge thing where you have to fight him and the general?
No,
No,
That
there's
would
one
be
with him and
really
Iris,
dumb.
though.
Because
no,
General
there's
is like
no Colin
all in the
wasn't
air.
X challenge at all.
No, he is X Challenge Pack 1, not 2.
Oh, really? I
They-
thought
they
the only
split-
appearance of Iris was in the Iris and Double.
You have to fight Iris and Double
Oh
at the
wait,
same
maybe
time.
it was Iris and Double.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
No, yeah, it's Iris and Double.
That
Alright.
sounds like the worst. Because they're both
The
really
final
bad.
boss- Iris and
Because
Double.
Iris is meant to be a
Pack
zero
one.
boss.
Iris and
Oh,
Double
no.
is the final boss of Pack 1, and they
Now-
actually have like original attacks where a Colonel shows up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Colonel shows up if Double's defeated first.
Which is much cooler than what happens in fucking Pack 2, where the final boss is Gate and Dynamo, I think.
Yeah.
And
Gaten
That
Hymax
sounds
are-
terrible.
the
Also.
only difference is that
The
if you
arena
kill
isn't
one,
gates.
the only difference is that if you kill one, the other
Oh,
gets
you
a
beat
little
him
faster.
good.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's a bad boss.
Yeah, it's dumb.
One thing I never understood with the X Challenge, why can't you play a Zero?
I
Because
don't know.
it's not called the Zero Challenge. I mean,
Look, dude,
Brilliant
the bosses are,
observation, Jupi.
the bosses are barely playable with our fucking Buster and fucking cover and dash. They're barely playable. With Zero, it'd be impossible.
anyway, Magma Dragoon's next. So,
Magmar
Good luck.
Dragar.
I already know what
Magma
this text
Dragon.
is. He betrayed the irregular hunters and hit himself inside of a volcano. Nice not translating irregular into Maverick.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, this
No,
stage
that's
theme.
like-
This stage theme is awesome.
This theme is
This
awesome.
is canon now. There are irregular hunters now.
that
He doesn't
right?
like them.
Welcome
stole
to
his
Lava Reef
sandwich.
Zone, I guess.
Oh,
so there is something that's coming after The screen shaking's a little. Okay, good. I was scared for a second it was going to go through the whole stage.
Are those fireballs going up?
Who knows?
There's a hack of this game, and what it does is it removes the cooldown on all of the bosses and gimmicks. So in this stage, there's just like a fucking massive wall of like fireballs going up
Oh my gosh.
miles
How do you
per
get
second
past it?
by using Frost Walrus.
Oh,
that sounds
Spider-Man!
really bad.
Oh, and the fireballs look so fucking janky because they move so quick.
Good design.
Well, it's a
Wow,
hack. It's really
goodbye,
fun, though.
enemy. I like the stage gimmick though.
It gets better.
Or
Do you get the
Yeah.
up dash like X3?
No.
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 Well, fuck me. I
I
like
think
that.
X3 isn't X3 the last game that has that?
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
X6.
I
Oh,
like
no,
that.
X6.
X6 has it kind of, but it's not. It's pretty different.
It's better in X6.
Man, you
way
beat
better.
the door's return.
I like these door mini bosses.
It's more maneuverable in X6, but less controllable, if that makes sense.
Ooh,
Like it's easier to pull
am I
off.
missing stuff by the way?
No, not yet. I think.
Man, there's not a lot of items on the stage.
Okay, yeah, right here. There's gonna be an item on the top left.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
You need guess what? Get what you need. Electric web.
I feel like you can get it without it if you
Well, it's probably
your game
easier.
for enough.
There's also
But-
an armor part here, but you need a slash beast weapon and you need slash beast weapon and the arm parts.
Well, she has the arm parts.
Yeah, but not slash beast's weapon.
That is true.
That is
a fact.
Isn't there armor in here?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Okay. You want
You
to
can
keep this?
take it.
Yeah, you wanna
can
hold
take
on
it
to
the
this.
boss.
Ooh.
Fight Magma Dragoon with it. It actually, I think it,
Spoilers.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
No, keep it.
No, you can keep. Yeah.
You jinxed it.
Just don't. You can dash with
you
that.
can dash.
Oh.
Yeah.
well placed in.
You can stand on lava. You just can't get hit by the fucking fireballs.
Why
makes sense.
shouldn't the lava be hotter?
My favorite part is there's another
Go
split.
go down there.
Yeah. Go down there. Yeah.
There's another split.
There you
there's,
go.
there's a part just like this in X5, except there's a dialogue box.
Oh,
by
wait, is
Andy
this the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That scene is
There's
really
just
short. I
there's
just
no
realized.
boss door. Dragoon.
Yeah, there's a
You
boss.
were
door.
right.
You know what Delta said,
The
man.
later X games don't like boss stores. I don't think.
Yeah.
You're so naive. Listen closely. I'm talking directly into your ear right now. I need you to go to GameStop and ask them for a copy of Bandy on the PS2.
Family on the. It's Battletoads.
You're just a maverick, not an epic dragon.
What a resist
You're not-
against Matt.
You're not the 3 parts that can give an instant kill on Smash.
Honestly, Magma Dragoon gets whipped by his weakness a lot.
You know he's
But
he's
The
the
right
tutorial
armor.
boss.
You have the right armor.
But-
Also, he's a street
Oh.
fighter.
Yeah, I know. I watched the refights. Oh. I watched the
He's not
refights
Torch-
of this game, so I know.
He's not
that,
Torchman.
Oh wow, this weapon looks like garbage.
It is garbage.
Yeah, just keep doing
The
that.
charged version is
Mm,
Looks like an
actually
yeah.
X4
slightly
weapon.
better. The charged version is actually slightly better, but you have no reason to use it.
Oh fuck!
The charge, the fucking charged
I was gonna say
version.
that thing does do a lot of damage.
The charged version is literally
Jesus.
just fucking what was it called? Fucking Storm Eagle's weapon, but you shoot it at both sides.
Oh, that's nice.
If that was
Looks
the default,
like
that'd be pretty
garbage.
cool. If that was a default, that'd actually be pretty good.
Oh, we have a cutscene. You are strong. X. Such a waste. Oh wait, this is not Magma Dragoon anymore. Such a waste. What, Dragoon? Always wanted to fight you.
Shut
Then
up,
he
Dragon.
You
appeared.
just asked.
He appeared. Who? You already fought Split Mushroom. You should know the Sigma is involved.
Take a wild guess.
Oh, well, he just doesn't even capitalize the sentences. Guess that's happens when you die.
He's fans now.
Who'd you in the fighting? Was
So
worth it
why
for
didn't
us.
Dragoon just like ask?
Yeah, where I just fucking
I love how he
ride
just goes,
armor punched you in the face and then cyclone.
A minor detail I like is that at the end of his fight, X doesn't do the victory pose and you don't hear the victory jingle.
Congrats, you got the good weapon. The one good weapon.
I'm pretty sure
It's
if
kind
it's
of bad.
Let's go back to
The
our
charge
You
first
got the Shoryuken.
It's useful once.
I used it a few times because it's good for stuff above you. I mean,
Don't
you
Dragon
have
Ball
to-
Fighter.
above you.
you
Try the
can
weapon
try it out.
Then you can see how
What are
wrong.
the thoughts on the soundtrack, Pyro?
Pretty good. I like it. Let's use aiming laser.
Isn't there
what
a
are your
boss
thoughts
that
on,
you have to use right?
So whatever your thoughts on a weapon Juby thinks is good.
Wait.
See, this just slows you down. Like,
Yeah, but it's fun.
I don't know.
Let's
Wait,
me
can
do this
can
very
you show the
effortlessly.
charged weapons? Because I don't even know what they do in this.
This one just basically it works. It basically creates a giant laser whip that you can move up and down. Like the cursor becomes a laser whip.
So the cursor
Can you
itself
show
is-
that real quick?
Okay. Whoa!
Searchlight.
Whoa.
Oh,
looks
if
cool.
that lasted for
Sorry.
longer, it'd be great.
Crack
Yeah,
that.
if it lasted for
Wait.
longer, that'd be fucking.
I didn't
cool as
see
hell.
it.
It was awesome.
Here.
It was like, you know,
Oh.
the copy ability in Kirby Superstar. It looked like that.
Except
Except-
you can aim.
This would be
Laser
awesome if it was
chainsaw.
actually damage. If it actually did damage.
Fucking charged rising
See,
fire.
that's what I'm saying. It's the
is actually
sadness
pretty
weapon.
cool.
Charge what?
At least it seems better in
Also,
Rising.
if I remember correctly, Charged Soul Body is literally just Terrain clone from Rock Force.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
Well,
You did
Oh,
it.
your clone.
You did the weapon.
oh, it is just Stray Clone.
Well, wouldn't
Oh,
Charade
cool.
Clone just be Soul Body?
Actually, way worse than Stray Clone
Yeah,
because the
you
camera
can't
doesn't
call
follow
this
the
thing.
copy.
But he can.
And you also had to charge it.
Yeah. Though, at least it seems this time, it takes less. It takes a lot less time to charge a weapon. So it uses the regular charge time.
Rising Fire Charge Shot is actually pretty dang useful. And it's actually pretty
Ooh.
cool.
It's one shots them. Too bad this is.
The stage you get it
the
No, I
wor-
got
the
Charge,
worst,
Rising
yeah.
Fire, and Double Cyclone.
just-
I think those
It's
are the
just
last
like
ones.
Those
just
mermaid,
like
those Nautilus
Alright.
dudes are really fucking cool enemies. I really love them.
Oh, when you're charging, you see the ammo consumption for the weapon.
so. Am I the only one who
You only get
notices? the
4?
Notices
Are you kidding
what?
me?
Am I the only one who notices in the sub-tank part of the menu it says "ew"?
Ew.
It,
Ew.
you indeed.
Wait, why didn't I equip
It's the epic.
The weapon switch doesn't work if you press start. Is really
It's a
annoying.
clunky pause menu.
I don't remember if the other ones do that or not.
Okay, so you use oh whoops. You use,
You use Rising Fire on the
the
fucking.
You use the
The
Broken
bad.
burn stump things.
I like
Yeah,
this
you-
stage. This has definitely
This-
been the best stage so far.
I like
The
it.
best charged Mega Man weapon is Metal Shark Players.
It's because it's someone's arena.
It's really
sport.
good. I'm not even gonna say what it does. You gotta discover.
Does it
yourself.
like revive? Does it like
just
shoot
said
out
it.
revive bosses or something?
Oh
No,
shit!
it
I
does
just,
not.
well,
That would
I
actually
just-
be cool.
I just said it, but Pirate didn't hear it, so that's good.
No, yeah, I didn't hear you.
It's really funny though.
I
Yeah,
find it
X6
kinda
actually has
underwhelming.
really good weapons. It has Yamar option in it.
I kind of find a charged
Oh, wait,
version
is
of
my
Metal Shark
sub-tank
Player
full? It is.
underwhelming in what its effect basically is.
Here it is.
Wait, here.
Yeah, those things. There's two of them.
You now have to use the garbage weapon.
What does the
Think I
charged
can
version
finish
do, real
shots, or-
quick?
It's a giant uppercut that also moves you forward. If you use it right now, it's pretty cool.
Okay,
It's
okay.
basically it's basically a Shoryuken from X2, except it also fires a projectile at the end.
Does it also insta-kill things?
No,
You know-
except for one specific boss where it almost insta kills it.
Wait, which one?
The one that you can literally only hurt by using Rising Fire.
Frost Walrus, yeah.
No, the fucking the
first
one that you.
one-
No,
literally
I'm
have
saying
to-
Frost Walrus is the next stage.
Oh, okay.
I
Like
love
how he covers the letters.
Frost Walrus. He protects the
He
secret
protects the
weapon,
secret weapon.
which lies inside the snow.
You see, they took Wood Fighter's weapon after he died.
This dude has a unique.
Oh, yeah.
theme.
Hey, Blizzard
If you
Buffalo.
Look, it's Blizzard Buffalo.
Yeah, pour one out for Blizzard Buffalo.
He died to his
Oh,
own
wait, is
wonky
Blizzard
ice
Buffalo
physics.
actually here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is Blizzard Buffalo.
This dude
Ligma.
has a unique theme for both areas, and he's the only boss in this game to do that.
This is a pretty. This looks. These are
I like
the-
boys.
This is
I like
this is a good grinding spot for like weapon and life energy at the final area.
I do like how they put weapon energy at the beginning.
I love that
stage.
adorable snowman, Maverick.
This is basically just a giant shortcut.
You call him a Maverick.
Okay, well,
You're
hello.
This stage is kind of dumb, if I remember
I
correctly.
like it, honestly.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Blizzard Wolfang's stage. That one's really dumb.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is like
yeah,
fucking
the-
weird. This is
Oh,
like
this is
Yoku blocks.
weird.
It's like Yoku blocks and ladders.
Blizzard Wolfang
Ladder.
stage is this, except bad.
no, it just
And
has
also,
falling
you can
blocks.
have this fucking Zero Nightmares following you in Blizzard Wolfing stage.
No, I mean, even the
Also
stage
has
itself is
Tetris.
bad.
It's got blocks from Yoshi's
Is that
Island.
supposed to be
Wolfang.
something specific? It kind of looks like that mini boss or Crystal Snail stage.
I have no idea.
One of them has Chill Penguin in it.
Oh my
I
god.
forget which.
Yeah, Frost Walrus
So
is kind of a jerk.
everybody dies.
Okay, fine.
I guess you could call this stage
It's your
Absolute
voice.
Zero. I
Uh,
know I'm really funny.
Shut
I
up.
don't get it.
Epic comedian.
What's that thing? Is that like a full
It's
heal?
an
or
EX tank.
They fill up all
No,
your
wait, I know that's
health.
just a really, really big health refill.
They
something?
refill your whole health.
Where is the stuff in this stage?
There are ones for weapons too.
There's
They
one
just
that's
look like the
pretty
weapon
obvious.
things, but
There's one pretty
bigger.
obvious.
Oh yeah,
These
this
walls
part.
kill you or not? Do they?
This part
This
just
part
makes me
is-
think of Sonic CD for some reason.
It reminds me of Burn Rooster.
Like, it doesn't remind me of any. Like, there's nothing Sonic CD like it, but it just reminds me
there-
of Sonic CD.
It has those spikes that go down in the final area.
Oh, yeah, that's
Isn't
right.
Burn Rooster's stage like really bad?
It's just like
There's
map
no lines.
Where's Joe Penguin?
Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought for a
this
second it
part
was
is
gonna be
cool.
like the fucking Crystal Snail mid boss.
Pyro,
This
charge
is the,
up the
this is-
fire. Just charge up the fire.
This is the ghost of Chill Penguin.
Wait,
Oh,
why?
this is the boss you were talking about.
Just do it. Just do it. Use it on it.
He also ate your Buster.
Oh!
Okay, maybe Joopy might be right.
See,
I
look.
think you have to use it on Sigma though. It's actually required.
Oh, Red
Oh,
Chill
that's
Penguin.
the boss you were talking. Oh yeah, I forgot he
It's
just for some
very
reason.
first form. You can only hit it with fucking Rising Fire.
That's stupid.
Also, if you didn't notice, this is the only stage that has 2 songs.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
mean, yeah.
Sketch literally said that already.
If you
I
take
don't
the
know
other
why.
path,
I like this.
don't just destroy every
what happens
ice
whenever
block
it's-
blindly. Don't just destroy every ice block blindly. There's a part where you have to stick to the top, and there's a weapon tank.
Okay.
I think it's this part where you have to stick to the top. Oh wait, no,
What
it's
top? Yeah, I don't know why this is the stage that has 2 songs and not like one of the fortress stages.
It feels really weird. It's like then the second one is pretty close to the original, so it's like feels like they just had like a better beta version. They just decided to.
Oh, you mean like Duff McWhalen's beta song, which is better than the one they used?
Isn't this song literally just Bubble Crab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's like a remix of it. I think this might be the part T-Sketch meant, but
Yeah, this is the part we have to stay to the top.
And then you're not allowed. Try charging. Or that.
Well,
oh,
there it is.
there it is.
If only you had the head upgrade from X1.
I think you might have also missed a hard. Oh yeah, this gimmick is so cool.
What the fuck?
This gimmick is super
I missed a heart tank?
You might have. I remember there's a part here where there's like a broken ice ceiling and you have to use it to fucking break it. If you didn't get it, then you didn't get it because each stage has a hard tank.
I mean, you can come back, I guess.
Oh yeah, it was in the fucking cave that you skipped because you went up to the top.
Oh.
Guess it's
Oh,
time
man.
to bash yourself
Yeah,
into enemies.
I kind of actually thought that would go over something.
Yeah, well,
important.
I mean, it'll take like 2 seconds to revisit, so who cares?
I do.
Shut up,
Oh.
Delta. Also, this gimmick is really cool, even though it's kind of very simple.
And you
This
can
is kind
skip
of a
it just by
visual
killing the
gimmick.
birds.
It's more of a visual gimmick. Though, well, the Mets do like change. If you shoot them, they explode into ice shards if they're frozen.
I noticed.
What about
Yeah,
the
that
purple?
fills all your weapon energy, which is useless.
I mean,
But
if you really want to use charge,
This is another boss that gets whipped by his weakness.
Even with the
And-
Buster, this boss is super easy.
He gets it really bad too.
Yeah, this one's
Well,
pretty
he's
easy.
Every
coming.
boss
Hold
gets whipped by
on.
their weakness.
It's an absolute unit.
Oh lord,
They sent a
cheese.
kid like you after me. Oh, so it's Clown Man. This is what the leftover Clown Man parts went to.
The hell kind
This is
of shit is
Frostman.
that?
Joking matter. I promise to end this quickly.
You kind of have to go like right under
Yeah.
him. Yeah, like that.
What happens if you
I love that sliding animation already.
try using the charge one on him?
Yeah, that might be good.
Charge first.
I don't think walruses make that sound.
Also, he knocks you off the. Yeah, he knocks you off the platform if you hit the wall, or he knocks you off the wall.
Oh, my favorite mechanic from X3.
I kind of wish.
Or, wait.
Um,
Hey, can I
Yeah,
switch
she
to
have-
Rising Fire, please?
No.
Can I get a
I will say this weapon and boss combination is just bad.
Rising Fire? Yeah, honestly, I just find it
What does
easier
he
to
do?
Buster
Oh.
him.
That's a wacky looking attack.
I just find it easier to use Buster on him personally.
why?
Then again, I Buster
You just get under
every
him.
boss.
I mean,
You just touch. You just do it.
so that was
He's
the
just
that
a
was the
ball.
movie Tusk. Leave your opinions in the comments.
Wow, I can't
Tusk.
believe I just played Ice Age 6 and Mega Man X4.
Tusk
Did we ever see his weapon?
I don't actually
weapon.
know what his weapon
This
does.
weapon is kind of lame. It's like a shield
Oh, never
weapon,
mind. I know
kinda.
what it does.
I mean,
I
the
know what it
weapon
is,
he-
yeah.
Oh yeah, this weapon's kind of good too. I forgot about it though.
What?
I don't like it that much.
Didn't Shinryu
So
say that this weapon is garbage?
Yeah,
Looks
but,
like
but he
Ice
just,
Wolf to me.
yeah, but he's Shinryu. So
Yeah,
Wow.
you need to go
Can't
back
believe
to
you
get the
dissed
hard
Shinryu.
time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You gotta get back to the
You'll
path.
see what it does, I guess.
You gotta
No,
get
yeah,
back.
I know
back
it's the thing that like freezes you in place.
Back to the last resting place of Builded Buffalo.
Oh, this is smaller than I thought. Ooh.
he
Wow,
ran into
that did no
one
damage.
too many.
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
Honestly, though, I think the first songs in this is better than the
Yeah,
second
I
one.
agree. Oh, well,
Fits
that,
the stage
there's
a
that.
lot
There's
better.
the answer to that question.
Now you can use the escape unit in your
Might as
pause
well
menu.
get that extra life. Hey, thanks.
Is it just me or did that extra life look like a snowball?
Dang it. Yeah, it was like changing in between like an extra life and like a flash. And
I think they all
well,
do that.
I know
Covered
who
in
is next.
Oh boy!
Jet Stingray stage isn't that bad.
Yeah, it really isn't.
I
Jet
was
Stingray himself is
next
easy.
here.
Yeah, Squid Adler stage is the bad one.
I actually really like this one.
He
destroyed
destroyed
the
the
city.
city and escaped to
What
the
a
sea.
jerk.
Thanks, Jet Stingray.
What a meanie head.
Yeah, this
That's like my favorite of boss
Oh.
intro.
Yeah, this is a really good ride chaser stage.
Like I said, Squid Adler stage is the bad one. I remember that much.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Can't
like
you die
even
before
changes
the
the
dark
angle
text
with the
So I'm
slope
not
of
gonna
it.
explain why, because you'll get to it eventually.
Yeah, I'll get to that
You know.
eventually. I don't really want to. I'm gonna be super into
You
playing
can air
X5.
dash with the wave bike, by the way.
Squid Adler's the only
Oh,
X5
And it goes
stage
super
I've played.
fucking fast.
Oh, well, I got the hard tank by accident and I died. That
Yeah,
was,
can't
that
you
was the
damage
hard
me?
tank,
I feel
right?
like that happens to everyone that plays this game.
That was the hard tank, right? I wasn't saying
Yeah.
things? Okay. Well,
yeah,
I guess
you
I don't have to
charging
worry
people
about
and
that.
damage them
Where's
with
the
this.
last
Like,
armor part? Is it in Grizzly Slash? Or not Grizzly Slash? What the fuck is
Slash
his name?
Beast.
Slash Beast. There's like literally 3 games in a row with the same Robot for Maverick.
Animal
Well,
with
Grizzly
claws.
Slash is different. He's big boy.
He's a bear.
Yeah.
The others are small boys. I like
Slash Beast
Grizzly
has a
Slash
train that
because
you can-
even though he's named after the Guns N' Roses, the name still fits him.
I mean,
I
all-
miss the
all
Guns N'
of them-
Roses
all of
name
them
is in
are
the
amazing.
collection.
What? I was hitting the jump button.
No, you
McWhalen.
weren't.
Yes,
I
I
don't
was.
believe you.
No, yeah, the Guns N' Roses names are superior.
What's
I
on
don't
the
know, I
title
kinda-
whale?
Everything is wrong with Tidal Whale.
Shining Firefly is a fucking stupid name compared to Izzy Glow.
Izzy Glow is so good.
But like,
I do
Shining
like,
Firefly,
Bolt Kraken.
like Firefly Shine. Why? It's like fucking naming a Maverick like fucking Flying Eagle.
So if you needed another
the
reason to
Flash
hate,
Beast.
if you needed another reason to hate Worlds Unite, apparently Ian Flynn hated the Guns N' Roses names so much he went for the Japanese names for the X5 Mavericks.
I thought he had translated ones.
No,
Like, I thought
I,
he actually-
I recall that there is a Tidal McCoken line. Is it confirmed to be Ian? Because that sounds like something that would be a Capcom mandate. Because
Yeah, it sounds more like a Capcom thing.
I forget the exact source of the quote, but meh.
Collateral.
He does have his own forums. He might have said it there. I know that's where he confirmed the whole like he wanted Mega Man X to go super in the X4 armor.
And also, he couldn't actually use Challenger from the future and other stuff like that.
Well, you beat the hard part of the stage. Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I wonder.
Well,
what,
wait,
I
there-
wonder what
isn't
it
there
was
one more
inspired by
collectible
this
sheet
stage.
to
in
get?
episode 0.
You can make Jet Stingray have less health depending on how you do in this area.
Oh,
Like if you dash into him, it
That's-
damages
Yeah,
him.
that's
you dash
just-
into him. Not
Be
from
on the
there,
top though.
from where you can hit him.
well, fuck me,
You
I
know.
guess.
I think he comes back. Or maybe he doesn't.
Oh, well, he's there. Oh, well.
Oh,
That
I
was-
think
yeah, that was
was that
probably
it?
a collectible.
Yeah, you missed it.
Well, fuck me,
Oh,
I
well.
guess.
Oh no, wait, it's right there.
Oh,
it's
it's
there.
Well, I died,
Well,
so
it's okay.
Oh, that was the end of the
this
stage.
this stage is pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. This
Like I
is-
said, Squid Atlas is the bad one.
Oh, can't wait for an even
It's like
worse
50
version of
million
this stage.
times worse than this.
And you also don't get to beat him up for it. Because
I think it's shorter, but
It's shorter, but not
there's
only
actually
is it-
stuff after the wave bikes.
Not
So-
only is it bad, but it's also in order to get the armor part, you have to like get a bunch
Oh,
of
Py-
really
Pyro,
specific items.
Jump in the air and
Oh,
then
I
dash
saw it.
to
You-
do
oh,
an
she
air
did it.
dash.
and
Oh,
then
shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna not explain why Squid Atlas is bad because she gotta like. There are some things I want to see the pure reactions. You know.
Okay, got
Oh,
it.
whoa, he's dead.
yeah, I think he comes back and you can do it again.
That was why I asked about Snipe Anteater's stage. But
When he comes back, or like during his boss fight, he's not gonna have as much health anymore. At least
Well,
for
it
one.
has an effect.
Ever.
It should have an effect. It'd be pretty pointless if it didn't.
Oh, God damn it! How do you get up
No,
there?
it's not there. You need to
I
wait.
don't think you're supposed to get that,
that one
It's
doesn't
not-
have anything. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's a
Well,
It's
that's
the one
stupid. It
after.
should be up even higher, so it's clear that you can't get it.
I stole that bot.
epic.
See,
Yeah, I don't-
I better be
this-
done with the stage soon because this background's making me motion sick.
The first time you
Maybe
died
you're just
here, you
not
were like
good
right at the
taking
end.
questions.
The stage is really short.
Oh, fuck, what?
Maybe you're just not good at
This
things like
stage is
Fire.
really bad. Ugh.
But yeah.
Hashtag surfboard
I
showdown.
do like how the
did
second
wrong.
section is easier just because there's no pits.
Fuck
Nice.
you.
Hashtag surfboard showdown did nothing wrong.
This is seeming like a bad version of Frostman stage.
I already
It's,
don't like
it's,
Frostman
it's,
stage.
it's
very
more
much.
like Wave Man.
Yeah.
Wave Man.
Wave Man Extreme.
Wave Man 2 featuring Wave Man for the Wave Man May Cry.
Okay, so this one up here is not me.
So what you're saying is we ultimately have Wave Man to blame for these sections.
Yes,
Yes.
he built
It's
this
his
place.
fault.
This is his
Mega
house.
Man
was a
5 fails us once again.
Trade
He
the
was the
Met
true
irregular
villain
hunter.
of the X
Okay, from here,
series.
jump in
Okay.
there.
No!
That was the wrong one.
Kind of like that.
Oh no!
But yeah, that part right there where like scroll to, that's the end. So
Well, at least there's a very easy spot to kill yourself if you fail.
Pyro, suicide is never the answer. There's people who love you.
No. X4 isn't real, it doesn't love me.
Hearing that with a British Eeyore's voice was really funny.
I'll have to hear how that sounds in the recording.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'm not killing Jet Stingray. Oh, well! I forgot to shoot
He's
him.
killing you.
Jet Stingray's killing you
That's
instead.
that crate from X3. That's the crates from that thing. For exacting their revenge.
The ones that Pyro never fought.
See, the bad
Yeah.
thing about this stage is it's exactly the same if you're playing as X or Zero. I mean,
It is, yeah.
I'd say
You
the
know.
bad thing is that this is has tons of depth that just jumps right in front of you.
except Jet Stingray is the one boss that's easier as Zero, like way easier.
This
Oh,
one's
yeah.
super fucking easy. Just like sting to the. If you
Yeah,
stick
yeah,
to
you
the
can
wall,
stay in the wall. You can stay level
you
with him.
stay in the
he'll
walls
only
and
use-
match shoot. And if
Dash.
you match.
And a checkpoint
Oh.
too.
Oh no, you can't go back, can you?
Wait, you have 0 lives left. You could die to Jet Stingray.
I will kill myself to Jet Stingray. Are you kidding me?
You must
I will
sacrifice your
kill
soul
myself.
to that Stingray.
You overshot it.
What if you start
Yeah,
at that
because
last
it's
part
super
again?
easy.
No,
Just
I
like
saw
stick
you were
to the
right
walls
next to
and
it
match
too.
shoot.
I'm
Just stick
impressed
to-
that you found me. You were out
mean,
in
he-
the open.
But your search is over. Get
His
ready.
search was over like 10 minutes ago.
He showed himself.
Oh yeah, he says yeah a lot.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to shoot those things. You can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hate
He
it.
sounds really pumped.
I'm
I like him.
assuming that it's way easier as Zero because the Z Saber actually reaches down to hit those.
Yeah, but if you
If
just
you,
stick
if you
to
stay
the walls
level
and
with
match
him, you
shoot,
can.
you can kill them before they even land. Not to
Yeah,
mention that
yeah.
if you have the plasma buster, you can also just like lay it there and just let the ball kill most of them.
No, not even, like you can just jump and like stab him. Well, not stab him, but you know, like they
Stab him
stand
with
like
a knife.
you just stand under him,
Yeah,
and then you
stab-
just keep attacking him, and then you know.
One Rockman X7 4 Coma manga where like X0 pulls a fucking knife on Wind Kroran.
That sounds wonderful.
That's
The
a
fucking
Fuck off. Ugh.
not much of the fucking Rockman X7 manga is translated, but it's fucking hilarious. It's really fucking good. Like there's like a running joke about X using a megaphone to talk to the enemies to make them not fight them.
That's wonderful.
Is it meant to be funny, or is it just really bad?
No, it's a comedy. It's a 4 Coma manga. It's
So I
actually
guess
good.
they knew how bad X is in that game, and they made fun of him.
It parodies tons of stuff in the game, like fucking Axel having to drive really slowly in the fucking white red ride bike stage and crashing into all of the hostages.
Oh,
Wait a minute. They knew that you had to drive slowly?
There.
There you go.
you
And
did.
there's also another fucking joke. I forgot. Oh yeah, it was fucking Elia yelling at them repeatedly to use the chips. And when I use them, she literally just shoves them down his mouth.
This
And
is another
she
boss
also-
that gets annihilated by his weakness. You can see a pattern. Then this, you know.
I've been seeing a pattern since X1.
Good.
I've been seeing patterns since I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know most.
I am the pattern.
Yeah.
I've been seeing patterns since I was born. I have pattern.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the sound Stingray's make. I've touched a stingray before because there was an aquarium that had a tank full of stingrays and you could touch them.
I thought
They
you
feel
I went
said, for a
to
moment I thought you said you
Replace
put one.
they feel really squishy.
there. Great.
That's
I went to a
why
place in
every-
Bahamas where you got the pet some. They're like it's the size of freaking beds.
Droopy, for a moment I thought you said you punched one.
I used Frost Tower on one and it screamed.
I did
yeah!
get like run up on by a stingray because it was like there was a tank, like a big like fish tank, and there was one that just stayed at the bottom and then it just like swam directly upwards right in front of me to assert its
told me I-
dominance, I guess.
Yeah, I'd get good luck if I kissed the stingray. So I did it.
And did you get good luck?
And then you caught salmonella.
No, I mean I'm here right
Like,
now. That's good luck, right?
ground Hunter.
You got the worst weapon in the game. Congratulations.
This is another weapon that's this is another weapon that would be pretty good in another game, but it's just bad. Like in
It's
a
just
classic
Surge Snake.
It's just Surge Snake, but it's Surge Snake, but it's like shoots out forward, and then you can press down to make it go down onto
That's
the
weird.
wall.
Wait, you can?
Okay, so I only need one heart tank and the last armor part. Is that
Slash
the only thing that's
beast.
left?
Yep, the last armor part is in the Magic Lagoon, and you need a fucking Slash Beast weapon.
Okay, well, wow, this game does not have that many collectibles, especially compared to X3. He defends the military train to protect the supply of goods. Yeah,
What
it's kind of
goods?
weird.
The goods.
My
Nice.
sandwich.
There's only one.
Also, welcome to the best song in the game, in my
This is
opinion.
my favorite level in the whole series, honestly. I really love train
I
levels.
love train levels, but I love train levels, and I love this one just because of the fucking cutscenes that
Oh,
happens
well,
when
that's
the...
back.
You'll see, there's a cutscene. There's some cutscenes later on in this stage that are really good.
The stage itself, I think I like Grizzly Slash's stage
Oh my
better
god,
than
this is
this.
a cutscene. I love this one.
I love this one.
He
He
did
fucking
it.
falls and dies.
Rip the Ripper Force.
He blew up the goods.
Well, he did his best.
Dang it, I wanted those goods.
Well, are we gonna do it again?
About a month.
More
No, this
goods.
guy's smart. He has intelligence.
He
He's
has
turned
the
to be
intelligence.
Can you destroy this?
He's turned
With
the
the
goods.
right armor,
And
but
he's a gamer.
Yeah, you. I think there's a hard tank in one of those boxes.
yeah,
later.
but it's not in any of these. There's a okay, so there's a right armor later that can break these boxes, but you don't have to backtrack.
Well, you can't, I don't think, because the train gets destroyed.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
you
a
can
second
backtrack
area.
through a lot. And yeah,
Oh, can I
I
just say,
really-
I like this stage's mid-boss quite a bit.
it's pretty cool.
It's-
So
Reminds
we
me of
had
Hard
Wave
Rock.
Man, and now we're doing Charge Man.
yeah,
Oh.
but Charge Man, but more charge this time.
I mean, we kind of had Gravity Man.
Personally, one of my
Cyberpunk.
favorite songs
Gravy
in
Ma-
this game is Spaceport, which is basically a Wily one of this game.
Spaceport is like, it's like 20 seconds long.
So he's on his own team.
But it's really fun.
This-
It's
Oh!
really fucking cool.
This mini boss is really bad, and you didn't get to see why, because
Oh.
that happened.
It's
Those-
Wow.
Spike,
okay,
if you
so-
stay
Those
back, I
spikes
think-
deflect your shots, so you have to like wait for them to go out and then go down to where the platform is and like shoot behind them. And
if
it's
you
really
stay back,
dumb.
they can't hit you.
But then you
like-
can't hit the boss. I mean, well, not
can
the
if it's
lower
not-
part.
I love the
Just-
Ripple
I'd
Force.
focus on the top one first, and then go down the last one once you can jump over.
Okay, so
sometimes-
just so you know,
sometimes-
Pyro, the right armor can destroy the like train bodies
So, yeah, you
and
can
like
destroy the train.
Yeah, and like reveal the floor underneath.
There's an upgrade in one of them, or something.
Yeah, there's a hard tank in one of them, but you don't need to backtrack. Okay, please, I did it myself, and you don't need to.
You can
I
use
don't
will
charge.
need-
back to the beginning
Yeah.
looking for collectibles. Just
Yeah.
don't get fucked. Just don't let them break your right armor.
You stand below the train, like see that
Yeah,
the couplers.
stand like on the fucking connectors.
Go to the
of
bottom.
train. Yeah, stand. Go back and okay, stand there and
Yeah.
match.
I get away from that
Oh.
guy before he. Oh, never mind.
Oh, that's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
even know
like
that. Okay.
I like this little like sword thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
like kind of annoying, honestly. I don't.
Oh,
But-
well, there it
but-
Oh,
is.
look, you did it.
Is that all the hard tanks?
Hey.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes,
You
I
are-
need the rest.
You are Mr. Health.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
now
destroy all of
vaccinated.
them.
You've
Oh,
now
yeah.
consumed your vaccines.
You are now immune to
I'm not a
the.
fan of the screen flashing.
Are you gonna you gonna do like X and 0 back to back, or are you gonna go like all X and then
Whoa.
go back and do all 0?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna beat the game as X first.
No, but I mean like after this, are you gonna do 0, or are you gonna do like
I don't
all
know,
the
it
other
depends on
games
the
as X
fortress.
and then?
No,
all the
no,
others as
yeah, I'm
0?
gonna do it one at a time. Well, the thing is, fuck me, I guess.
Oh no.
You don't. That was all you needed it for.
Yeah, but I'm not
Where's
gonna
the
do
ball?
separate playthroughs
Oh,
for
wait, no.
X5 and X6 because, oh hey, like,
Plays them both at
yeah, you
once
can
and-
you can
Look,
switch them in
watch out,
between
you're like-
playthroughs.
Wait, what were you saying, Pyro?
I'm not gonna do separate runs for games after this because you can just switch between them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can.
I did separate runs, if only because you can
Well,
then max out a single character, but aside from that.
X5 switching is a very, very bad idea, like, ever.
Game.
Would you like not get the weapons or something?
Okay, if you pick X at the beginning, you get, like, the overpowered armor, and if you pick
Yeah, I know
Zero, you just don't get it. Ever.
You get his Buster, but that's it.
And
And his Buster is like
not very useful.
his Buster isn't good in X5.
In X6, the Buster is fucking overpowered. It does insane damage.
It helped me a lot when fighting Infinity Machinian.
Oh, you get the...
I love this intro. I love this intro animation. Hold on.
I love him!
So-
Both foolish and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey. I love you. One that is soon to be retired. That
He's
was
just mad.
wonderful. Okay,
He's just
I
mad because
already
he's
know
furry.
how bad he gets destroyed by his weakness. It's the funniest thing to me.
He's just mad
I
because
wonder what
he's
Ace Break thinks. Like,
So you have this giant beast that can outrun a train, and he just gets roasted by these tiny
I
stingrays.
love the stupid... This background's awesome. Wow.
I fucking
I love how it
it
changes backgrounds whenever he gets to half health.
I love just the fucking running animation. It's so fucking cool.
It's so
He
funny.
just keeps hitting walls.
Also,
See,
just
look,
mad.
where does
love
Freaking
it.
Slash
jump?
Beast is just good.
He's
He has the
pretty
best song in
perfect.
the whole game.
He has the best stage.
he's just mad because his train left while he was taking a slash.
He was in the bathroom.
I do remember X5 having really nice looking stages, nicer than these. Oh, look,
like
another
when-
useless
like
weapon.
Slasher.
This weapon isn't very good, except for the charged version is pretty good. It should have been the normal version.
Yeah.
Also, it
Twin
can break-
slasher, so you can slash twins, I guess.
You can cut all 4 people in half. 2020.
Oh, I love the stage select theme.
Yeah, it's so good. It's probably my favorite in the
Aqua
series.
Force has begun assembling. Where are
Oh,
they?
no.
Aren't they assembled
The
already?
spaceport. They plan to take off
They
into
have
space.
exactly what.
Hurry.
I thought they
The
planned
one
to take
place
off
that
into
has-
port.
X is so mad.
Escaping one place that hasn't been corrupted by capsule.
Well, I'm sorry, X, but we're going to Mega Green again.
You can fight
I actually
Colonial
forgot there was
Sanders
stuff.
later.
If it was me, I would have just like gone and forgot
I
everything.
gotta
But
get the whole 4th armor. Come on, JP. Come on.
I am the
no,
fourth
I'm
one.
just saying I
Fourth
would have forgot because I'm bad.
The 4th armor is one of my favorite armor designs for X.
But yeah, I'm saying, I remember X5 having really nice looking stages, like graphically.
X.
I just remember being
kind of half and half. They
staircase.
don't, in my opinion, they don't look. Some of them look like, for example, the castle stage. AZ Glow looks really fucking ugly.
I don't remember that really.
It's
I
a spiral
remember.
staircase one.
I remember Dark Dizzy stage, which Dark Dizzy is probably the most underrated Maverick ever, by the way,
Dark
just
Dizzy
in
looks
general.
fucking cool as hell.
And
I
his
love him.
stage theme
His
is really
backstory is
good,
pretty
and his stage is really cool.
I mean, but the thing is, I just feel like X5 is overall uglier than X4, and then X6 is like fucking garbage looking.
I think X6 looks good.
X6
It has
And
the
the fucking
Douglas.
section is Blizzard Wolfing. Blizzard Wolfing has a stupid amount of animation frames. It literally looks just like fucking an X4 boss. Like, he's sprited way better than any other boss, and he has tons of unused animations. So there's like a theory going around that he was planned for X4 or
I
X5.
don't know about that. But yeah, X5. I remember Axel the Rose, Axel Red's, Axel the what's Axel the Red is his
Axel the
name, right?
Red. Axel
I remember
the Red.
his stage looking really good.
His song is
Okay,
really
where
fun.
is the... Oh, fuck.
It's like fucking to the top right.
Max,
Like,
Uh,
when you get the armor, jump in the air and then jump off the armor. Like Yoshi.
Max,
Like-
Grizzly Slash stage look cool.
Oh, there's right
You
armor
need to
guys
use
over to the
Hard
left.
Slash Beast.
I don't even know what this weapon does.
It slashes
shoots
twins,
the fucking-
obviously.
Suddenly, I'm reminded of in
It's
Duff Whalen stage
Again,
when you
a
have
weapon
to.
that would be good in a classic game, but I don't know if I can really think of any
Quick,
use for it.
Equipped with this new body armor X, this body part absorbs damage
Inflict
inflicted by
madness.
enemy Well, gradually.
Okay, so I get attack.
When it's
No, you get the Nova Strike.
the invincible Nova Strike.
Nova Strike sounds like something that would just end the entire world. I mean,
Nova Strike is basically like an air dash, but it does insane amount of multi-hit damage to any enemies it goes to.
Nice.
oh, you
Well,
got
you
an
have,
achievement.
Yeah.
The strike, but it drops the Galactic Nova on the.
It
Is
has
that
its
all
own.
the items?
It has its own. You don't have to equip it. It has its own button input that you can do in any fucking with any weapon.
Yeah, is that everything?
Yep.
I think
Seems
so.
like it.
Wow, this game does not have that
Anyway,
many items.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Unlike
And
X5,
also,
where
I
you
just
go to
realized my
duck
sub-tanks
for...
are full. So...
Well, I can see why people say this is the
Time
only
for the
good
first
game
and pretty
besides
much only
X1.
actual fortress stage.
Alright, Fortress
Un-
Stage.
Anyways,
I
like
love
Bayonetta.
this song. It's so good.
This song is so good.
unlike a stage in X5 where you need a boss's weapon in their own stage and the
Yeah.
upgrades at the end of the stage. And it's
Oh,
like a
God.
really long stage. So,
It's got the fucking. It's in Duck McWhalen, whose stage is literally a massive auto scroller.
Oh,
yeah,
kill
it
me.
stays like 5 or 6 minutes long, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I found a
longer.
review for Twin
This
Slasher.
stage's actually pretty good for weapon usage.
Hey, look, it's Metal Shark Player in the background.
This weapon's actually pretty
Again.
good. Although I'd probably be running
And
it
it's
out.
shielded.
What does Charged Jet Stingray's weapon do?
It's
Curious.
basically it fires a projectile forward, and then after a while it goes down and becomes Surge Snake, and then you can press down to make it go down instantly.
Where's the main laser?
Doesn't really sound good.
Come on. Come on.
See? Look,
Come on, please.
the charge
You're
version might
getting
hit
full
it.
balls,
Maybe.
Pyro.
There
It
At
did.
least that guy.
Well, I
feels good.
almost died because you can't dash when you're using it.
Crack that whip. Give the past a slip.
I don't know why I was about to ask that. Are there items? It's the Fortress Stage, idiot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
X3
but Dr.
Oh yeah, the
Doppler
stage
had-
is like 10 seconds long, so
The fortress stages are pretty much non-existent in this game, apart from this one.
yeah, and even then this stage
This
is like
is-
10 seconds long, so you know.
Also-
I'm starting to notice that the enemy variety in this game. Well,
I
enemy
didn't know
variety
that
in
was
this
there.
game, isn't very good. But
Yeah,
the
it's just like
enemies,
Mega Man 8.
the enemies are
At
way
least you're
less
not seeing the
obnoxious.
same canon.
Yeah,
At
the
least it's-
enemies are. Let me freaking talk. The
No.
enemies are way less obnoxious in this game than X3. So,
Colonel,
Yeah, that's
You get to
the-
fight
with
him
these,
again.
That's the issue with these like beautifully sprited 32-bit games of the era. In order to save on like money, they just sprited less enemies, so there's less variety. But I feel like
Is it-
this game makes them better. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just nostalgia.
because all
just-
of the enemies are less irritating than X3's.
None of the same canon enemy over and over.
Enough
I
of
just
this,
saw something
it's
funny
only
with-
illusion.
with them talking about independence and everything, wouldn't it be funny if they just had the U.S. national anthem going through as the boss fight?
What you really don't know is that this is all one big secret allegory for Brexit.
Oh,
Can you just-
God.
It is.
Pull
Boris
out a
So
Johnson.
you
big
said that he's
rifle
weak
and
to
you just
Frost
beat you over the head
Walrus's
with it.
weapon, right?
Yeah, Frost Walrus.
Yeah, this boss sucks.
You're
so-
not really gonna need it.
Hey, at
it's
least you can
pretty-
wall jump this time.
He does 2 attacks. He has 2 new attacks now.
Oh, I thought you had one. That's his weakness? Oh, I see.
He has an attack that's literally
No.
just like fucking.
Now you can stand in front of
Yes,
him
this
and
attack-
do the thing.
That's just like the Onita attack from fucking. It's
Yeah,
ST4, and he has another one.
Oh yeah, that's my sermon.
You know what that means?
comes out a lot
Yeah.
faster.
So if
Onita
we're
is just the
fighting-
colonel.
So if we're fighting the colonel and we're trying to kill him, does that technically make this a colonoscopy?
Shut up.
I don't know that. I don't know what that word means. So
You probably don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I forgot Pyro's up.
Sketch, you're like the babyest person here.
Bro, okay, but Pyro gets fucking freaked out by bugs.
By books.
Except when they're electric.
except when they're web spider.
Except when they're
You know, I'm
shaped like
lazy.
rectangles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming that you don't lose fortress progress if you go back to
No, you
Frost
don't.
Walrus stage.
Don't.
You can never.
I mean,
you
you're
can never
not
play
gonna
it
need
safe.
sub tanks. Well, actually, you might. The next
I like to
stage.
stay full just in case, because I don't know.
Oh
what
yeah,
these
there you
bosses
finally used the fucking second attack.
are. Oh,
That looks very
Yeah.
threatening.
bad boss.
Colonel's easier the second
Impressed.
time than the first
But
time.
it's too late.
I mean,
Already left for space. Isn't
The
this
one
the
place that
spaceport?
hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Frick you, Sketch. I said that already.
The Reploids nation will be born in the vastness of space. Thanks, Colin.
thanks for
At least you're gonna be out of our
English.
hair now.
Oh, well, he's about to die. Oh, well.
There goes Colonel Sanders.
F.
Can we get an F in the chat for
Colonel
Colonel?
Mus- So it was Colonel Mustard on the airship with the Mega Buster.
Yes.
Colonel Cornelius Cornwall.
Can we get an F in the chat for Colonel? What's bothering me is that there's like that extra space.
Yeah,
in
I was
that
about to
space.
notice.
Repliforce has flown off into space. Double, watch the ship for me. I'll go after
That's a
it.
mistake,
What?
X.
Shit.
Yeah,
Wait.
reconsider.
Okay, I just
Reconsider.
realized.
Okay, I'll just close the game then.
Hicks had never left the ship. Would Double have ever tried to betray them?
Wait, I was going to Frost Walrus.
Aren't there like 3 final weapon stages or something? Oh wait, no, it's
Just
just
two.
one really long stage with a lot of bosses. Yeah.
No, there's just two. One of them's just a boss rush.
So final weapon is basically King 2.
Oh no.
It's King's. Winter.
Oh wait, I wanted to use Web Spider.
I mean, it's pretty nice of them to put this here, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, I'm obviously full.
I mean, they
I'm
don't
not
want you to be
full.
hurt by the snowman. The snowman are the most dangerous.
Oh, whatever.
Look at them and fear them.
You're not gonna go back again, are you?
Yes, because it's not
Oh.
full.
Dang it, Pyro.
In the meantime, I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Ready!
Assume that
I like how
hydrogen
the
and not
4th
fire.
armor doesn't show up until X is finished teleporting in.
He has to put it on, you know.
Yeah, my favorite clothes, the 4th armor.
It's the hot new fashion trend.
Yes, having the 4th armor. The hottest new fashion trend is getting your
4th armor by
invented.
Supreme.
And don't forget the
Apple.
second hottest trend: hiding yourself in shadows and totally not being Sigma.
So does that mean X is technically naked when he's not wearing any of these armors?
I mean, yeah, Crash calls him Naked X. Final weapon. Oh, hey, we got a cutscene.
Not again.
Why is
Whoa,
it called the
not
final
again.
weapon if we're only 4 games
Oh,
into
I
it?
remember this cutscene.
It's bit but fat, like I said.
Those hunters must not be allowed in here. Terminate them.
Terminate them.
This cutscene is fucking amazing.
Freak.
Look
I
at
love
that
how
guy's
these
mouth.
dudes look like clowns. These dudes looks like
They,
clowns.
they call him freaks, yet they look like
Look at
clowns.
him.
They dropped their clown license. He's about.
Double go sicko
Yeah.
mode.
Reading that out of Doofy's mouth made it so much funny.
I can't believe Double turned into Triple.
Whoa, blood.
I think they
Because
skipped
that
some.
was a thing to add.
I think the Legacy Collection skipped some frames there.
No, it
Like,
looks
probably
smooth.
because of the flashing background, I would assume.
Oh, he was just trying to answer the phone. What did he ever do?
Oh,
Also, I think this is the first we hear of X in
Yep.
terms of like cutscenes.
He doesn't even sound the same. Double doesn't. So how does X
I
not?
love Double's voice acting.
Why?
He's the only good voice actor in this game.
He's so bad.
You imply
He's
that
like-
Sigma
he's
would
like-
be my
next-
next-
At best, he's so bad. He's good. At best.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot. This stage is actually almost kind of a stage, I think. Either this one or the next has a split path.
I think it's the next one that does.
Also, this stage has
Okay, no,
its
yeah, the
background.
next thing has it. This is the only part where I used the weapon, where I used like Rising Fire.
Well,
That was a good stage.
Alright.
Time for
Nice
Kiba
stage.
Flash.
Time to fight Triple.
Evil Slash.
well, is he weak to anything? Or
I think he's weak to double cyclone.
Don't use his
What
weakness.
else?
Do not
Right.
use his weakness.
don't use his weakness?
Don't. Just makes the fight harder.
Double.
So use it.
Why are you here? He.
I'm here for the
Somebody's been
Six
thinking-
laws specifically.
laughing
The
lessons.
Mavericks, Hunters, and Repliforce. Idiots, all of them. They're making my job too easy.
Double. I just realized Double just looks like a really big Met.
He looks
He
so,
does.
his sprite looks so stupid.
Look at his
Double
hat.
What are
means
you
Wiley.
saying?
So he's a Met with swords.
Think it over in heaven, Dia. What does this imply?
Man, you're so
God,
edgy.
You don't belong in this world.
I am so anxious to rip you apart.
I think I'm gonna recycle use better. Also, he has like a really easy pattern. Once you get
He
it,
just throws like one blade and then
Did he just
charges.
say
Evil slash.
he did say
Evil.
evil slash.
Evil Slash.
Oh, he homes in on you? Fuck me, I guess.
Still a
You
better
have to
name
like
than
go over
Batty.
him.
Wait,
Yeah, like that.
After he does the fucking Kiba Flash, he does like he homes in on you. But if you stick to the top of the wall, he doesn't.
Shut your up,
Destroy.
Sketch. Evil Slash.
I love how edgy he is
Evil
now.
Oh, look at
slash.
The guitar
He's
is
an edge
screaming
lord.
throughout the whole song.
Try using
Also-
his weakness.
Slash, no.
This
I wanna see
boss
what
will
his
always
weakness
be
is.
known to me as
Jesus.
Triple.
Yeah, that
Hit him
attack was
with,
That's his
with
name.
Double Cyclone. He's weak to the weapon he's named.
Evil slash.
Evil.
Kiba Flash.
Double.
No, it's Evil
Look at his
Slash.
sprite. It looks so angry.
He said the
Look at it, look at that.
He said the D word.
That's how edgy
You
he
can't
is.
say that.
He, ha ha ha. You're
Dot,
so
dot, dot.
naive, X.
I love how X is emotional.
I trusted you.
What he.
I love how
Naiveness.
X.
I mean, it
the
is.
emotional character arc
Double's
is
kind
damn.
of right.
I love
See you
how
in the
Zero's
after-
emo-
What are you implying, Double? Are you
So
implying that there's robot hell?
Yeah. No,
Yes.
he's doing robot
I
heaven
guess
now.
that's
with
King's
all-
Fortress.
He's
So if
burning
we
with
beat
all the
Double, does that mean we
photocopiers.
get the D-word
Oh.
pass?
I love how
Yes,
fucking
you do.
X-
Spin.
Good.
Face.
I forgot. I forgot
There's
what
a
it was.
shield attack there. Hey, that thing
Watch me do
is
this.
next.
Well, that was fucking useless.
Now watch me whip.
That almost worked.
When you said watch me do this, I just thought watch me whip.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
you
it too.
Oh!
Now watch me whip.
You know, it does look kind of like he has that in his animation for the hover boots.
Haru, can you say now watch me whip?
Watch me whip.
Oh yeah, there's a split path if you go down.
Oh.
Well, too late for that. Oh, this.
What is
Oh,
this?
I remember this part.
I think those are spikes.
Those are spikes.
Those are indeed spikes.
Thing is spike.
I like the background.
This is, I think, supposed to be the zero section.
Well,
Why
nice
can
game
you go into the
design
zero section as X?
because game
Because
design.
Can you seriously not dash and chain dashes or hovers? That's stupid.
No, it's dumb.
You gotta use lightning web.
I don't think lightning weapon even work.
Lightning
Wait,
Wheel.
Maybe you
will.
can use
I can
charge
do-
rising fire.
Like,
Oh yeah, that.
Watch me get shoved into the. Really?
No, you,
You have
can't
to
turn that.
try
double.
jumping and using it, or you have to be on the ground.
Oh,
Well
Good.
done.
Wow, that
And
was
then get
that was a gamer strat.
epic
Right there.
gamer ship.
gamer
X is
mode.
like-
Okay, how are there UFOs inside?
I put
Oh,
them there.
That laser gimmick isn't even an X's section. X's section is just like a right armor over pits.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Well, I guess I
So I
beat
guess it
zero
doesn't
section
even
as
matter.
X.
Now you have to be
Find
X
a way
section
to-
as 0.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I have to do that for symmetry.
Time to fight the easiest boss in the whole game. Genuinely.
Oh fucking hell!
Like,
It's
actually-
the fucking intro.
Yeah, this
the
is
fucking,
general.
His fucking intro dialogue is the funniest shit.
Oh, I love this.
I like what we just.
You have to go up to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to walk up to him.
Oh, he's so big.
Okay, wait until he finishes his
What are you
dialogue.
planning to do?
So everyone stay quiet until he speaks, right?
We're
No.
going to build
Yeah,
a
when he
nation.
speaks after this fucking dialogue
Okay.
block ends.
That W is cutting into the text box.
Yeah.
General causes the American Revolution.
Oh shit.
It was our destiny
This is
to
just-
fight.
What?
Oh, dang it.
Oh, he has a
Tom
different. There's a different line he has, I think.
Oh, did
Yeah.
he not say I have no choice?
He
I
said it was
have
our destiny
no
to
choice.
fight.
Oh,
Well,
He sounded incredibly fan as he said it.
yeah, I love me, Jet King Robo.
this fight is kind of cool.
No,
This
it's
fight has a
not.
cool concept, but it's pretty fucking easy.
See, this boss is the easiest boss in the whole game if you're playing as X.
Pyro, just so
But if
you know,
you're
you
playing
don't
as
have to
Zero,
stand, you don't have
then
to stand
like
on the arms. You can literally just cling to the wall and shoot them.
Wait, do my shots still exist?
Yes.
On screen? Okay,
yes,
good.
they do.
Wow.
Congratulations.
This is much
you beat
easier
the
with
boss.
X.
With Zero, I've heard that. With Zero, I've actually heard
He's over here now.
With Zero, I've actually heard it's really fucking hard.
It is.
Well, I mean, yeah, look at him.
He's
I'm
just
just-
kind of
Look
moving
at him.
without animation.
Look at his tiny head, and then his big body. I mean, then you have to hit that with your.
It's Kaiser Sigma.
It's like if you fought Kaiser Sigma with actual Zero, like X40.
Only without
Remember,
Palama,
gamer,
right?
Kaiser Sigma's hitbox extends to the back of his sprite.
What a
Oh,
boss.
just
What a
listening
boss, am I right, gamers?
Did you know gamer? I should make
Well-
like a sequel. I should make like a sequel for Did You Gaming called Did You Know, Gamer.
Did you know, gamer? General dies off screen.
Did you
Oh,
know
what
that
he
And
gamer?
then he just walks toward you.
Oh!
No, he
hops on
hops
one
on his
leg.
one leg.
This weapon
I mean,
is
one-
function.
Like,
Look
it's
at
all
his
you need-
face. He has a nice mustache.
Danger.
It kind of looks like Wario's mustache.
Oh, he just stays there.
Yeah, he just kind of sits there.
Tiny
He
just
just
fine.
kind of waits to fucking die. Well, I guess
I know
Double's
what-
not here anymore.
Hey guys, it's the thing from the title screen.
No,
Play some
refight
Fortnite.
time.
It's rewind time.
Oh boy, is it that time? It's
That's hot.
refights.
Oh yeah, there's your sub tank Phillips.
Oh, well,
Well, I'll be right back.
Does
This
one of
thing's all
those
freezing
actually-
up for me.
okay.
I don't know which boss is where.
Doesn't matter, they're all easy.
So have fun.
Shame we are not playing as Zero because
Oh yeah, teleporter effects take like a million years. So that is not double cyclone.
I know, I was trying to
Yeah.
switch, but I can't switch right now.
Oh, I thought you could
No,
in the.
fuck you, Magma Dragoon.
Oh, he also says yeah. It's just
Yeah!
a lot less over the top.
He also says Hadouken.
Yeah, he does Hadouken. I've watched this boss fight before. It looks really fun, but I'm lazy.
Well, I know Zero has all the sword techniques, except I never know how to use all of them because you have to like memorize all the codes. So you
If I
know,
remember correctly, I think Magma Dragoon doesn't have a weakness because the weapon you get from Storm Owl is a double jump and an air dash.
I know. There's a boss in X7 that because good game, there's a boss in it that just doesn't have a weakness like it does. Like he's supposed to, but the weakness does no extra damage. It doesn't stun him or
I
anything.
honestly have no clue what the weaknesses are in X7. I just
I
use
don't
Texas
either.
Charge Shot.
That's peak X7.
I don't know anything about X7 except some of the stages and like the boss
The
dialogue.
music
And
is
Flame
very good.
Ironheart.
There's
the
some good
music-
music in it. Yeah. I
There's
don't
some
think-
good tracks, but there's also a lot of really boring ones.
Sigma's
Pyro, for
voice
this,
is good.
you have to use slash beast weapon
Yes,
on
I
the
know. I
webs.
figured that out.
Oh, you
Or,
did?
oh, on the webs. Oh.
Yes, on the webs. See, look.
Well,
It kind of
he
took me a
fall on
long
his
time to
butt.
figure out you have to do it like that.
Wait, I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, that's how you do it with his weakness.
That's a coincidence.
Because if you don't, it doesn't do any more damage, I'm pretty sure.
It's doing quite a bit of damage.
It's doing quite a bit, yeah.
Well, that certainly didn't
Oh,
get him there.
doesn't.
Oh yeah, because he's invincible during that little anime.
So, question: if the X series posits that killed Mavericks are permadead, why are there still refights?
Fuck
Zombie.
you.
They're
They just
holograms, aren't they?
In X8, they're in X1 they're copies, and in X8 they're new generation Reploids copying the Mavericks. So they're basically Axels copying the bosses, which is actually kind of cool.
And in
What-
X7, aren't they all
what's-
they're basically a Reploid graveyard?
Yeah, I think. One thing I love about X8 is that the boss rematch has a really it's like the boss rematch room is a giant piano organ.
Yeah.
It's a pipe organ.
No.
And the teleporters match like the colors of the bosses.
The music in that stage is really good too.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing you play like every game after this. That's where the fun times will be. I think.
I believe you.
Can't wait to see X6.
Well, not so much X5 because X5 is like I think
Boring.
X5 overall is like average, but there's just a lot in it that I don't remember. So, you know.
Oh, hey, he's doing
And
this
then,
attack now, so I can just kind of.
X6 is X6 and X7 is X7, and X8 is just I know like nothing about it. So
X8 has some good things and some bad things.
I've seen the last stage in X8 and it looks like something.
It's not too bad. Certainly better than X6's levels.
Probably. I hate how long the teleporter animations are in this. What is this?
Stupid.
Slash beast, is it?
No, it's
Oh, close enough.
He T-posing.
Cyber T-pose.
T-pose peacock. Cyber pose.
Cyber T-cock.
Cyber T-cock. Thanks, Joopy.
I am 2 years old.
Cyber cock and ball torture.
Oh fucking hell! I just fucking remember that image from the fucking promotional website
Rockmanic style cock and ball torture.
about CVT.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Rockmanic Dive. It's like they gotta know. They gotta know.
I love Cyber Peacock's stupid dead animation.
The fucking at least the Capcom localizers must know that something's up in Rockmanic's Dive. About CVT.
This
Oh,
is
this is
Slash
Split
Beast,
Mushroom.
okay.
No, it's Split
Okay, no, this is Split Mushroom. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you
'cause
can
of
tell instantly because of how cramped it is.
walls, yeah.
Are you ready,
I'm just
guys?
bad,
My
I
favorite
guess.
sound effect
Yep,
ever.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, what's supposed to be happening to him at that last part? Does he just like turn to stone?
Imagine not fighting Split Mushroom. Honestly, like imagine not fighting Split Mushroom like it. Like a true game.
But I want to hear my favorite sound.
Yeah, is he just supposed to like turn to stone or what?
What's your favorite sound?
Oh.
I'm tired of this already.
Okay, in that case, I think the reason that last animation Joopy is because he's probably getting covered in soot, sort of. Like, he's been electrocuted, and electrocution tends to
Well-
cook the person.
Wouldn't he be black though?
Shut
Like
up.
Well,
I
I
don't know,
guess
maybe
I
not.
guess being black could also work because that's the most common effect. But I guess they wanted to make him yellow for some reason. But I mean, I still think the effect is clear. You're just being a dum-dum. Besides, cooked mushrooms aren't black.
This is Grizzly Slash. Or fucking Slash Beast. Too bad we don't get to see the running.
Yeah,
He doesn't run in.
he
He
can't
just
run
comes.
through the walls.
He already went this
He
time.
runs through space itself.
Brrr. This is my favorite
Bring him
pattern
back.
lock.
I like how he just falls over for no reason.
It's pretty good.
Like none of the other bosses do except him.
I love this. This is my favorite weakness
I think my
reaction
favorite-
ever.
Grizzly Slashes in X5 is better than this.
I just love how it makes a screen shake when he falls over.
Brrr.
I think the screen shaking is more because he's hitting the wall, but I don't know.
I like to imagine it's because he's falling
Yeah.
down. Like
Oh,
back-
no, the
What
best
do the
weakness
walls feel
reaction
like shaking?
is Matrix. His is great.
Matrix's looks lazy from what I've seen of it.
That's why it's great. It looks
Oh,
so
well,
dumb.
I guess we're in the piss pool.
A fucking acid pool.
More
This is
ligament
Classic,
juice.
if classic
Oh
Mega
my
Man,
god, Ligma Juice is returned.
Oh
if
no.
classic Mega Man was here, he'd be taking 2 damage.
Are you ready for yeah?
Yeah.
I still can't
No,
get
you're
over
supposed
the
to
fact
say
that
yeah.
fucking add. I still can't get over the fact
There's no
that the
ceiling. Wow, what a Capcom blunder. God damn it. Come on,
Well,
get back
how
up.
can
Capcom
he breathe?
fails once
Come
again.
on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I
He
feel
just
like you
ran
could
right into that one.
You could probably just keep doing that, and it'd be, you know.
Wouldn't it be cool if Capcom actually made a boss that was different in the rematches?
Would not be the fan.
They've done it with like room layouts and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny sometimes that they like forget or add pieces. Like they forget or like change the room layout and then the fight becomes different. Like with fucking Quick Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quickman was a
yeah.
lot easier in a refight.
Yeah.
I've been thinking
So,
about
Metal
that.
Man and Bubble Man.
You've yahed your last yeah.
Or you
I
could
guess.
just
You
Yeah.
need your last
Yeah.
talk.
Oh, Joopy.
shoutouts to
What would
Rockman
be
No
a good-
Constancy where all of the boss rematches are on ice.
Oh no.
Rematch on ice.
And what?
In Rockman No Constancy, all of the boss rematches are
Oh
on
yeah,
ice.
they are. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean,
It's-
the
I
boss has
wonder
been
who
all
this
trained
boss
for
is.
your mom.
I can't believe we're
Man.
fighting Toxic Seahorse again.
Oh no.
What if you
It-
just had
it's-
perfectly normal refights, but then one of the bosses was different for some
Just,
reason?
It's
toxic.
Army.
They do better Mega Man Zero 2, actually.
Shut up!
Oh,
No,
yeah, they
no,
do.
don't tell her! Ah!
It's Army
By the
Bird.
time that I get to Zero 2, I'll probably forget.
Yeah,
So I'm
okay.
probably not gonna play it until the collection.
Don't remind her though.
Okay.
I mean, I've already forgotten it.
Yeah.
What?
I flat out never heard it.
For that one, huh?
I was laughing.
Oh shit!
Heard what?
I was
You didn't
spamming.
hear me.
Everything
didn't
just
hear me.
froze up right as
I wanted to be like a fucking buffoon with the aiming laser cursor.
I say you didn't hear me say. You didn't hear me say
Freezing
Army
up pretty
Bird.
bad.
Yeah, it's freezing up for me too.
it unfroze right as you said Army Bird.
No, it's
See,
still
look.
frozen.
It's
It's
still
still-
freezing up.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
me
still
too.
gonna
But,
rejoin.
but
No,
my
I
connection
will.
just
I
hates
will
me.
start the screen share again.
Anyways. Oh, it froze
So it
because
was just me this
because
time.
the screen's scared of the last boss.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! This
You have
boss-
It's not
fun.
ready for its final.
This
No,
boss
no,
is
no.
so-
Ready
No, Cyber Peacock came back from the den and tried to hack into it.
You amuse me.
Your Sigma. Hee hee hee.
Ligma.
No, it's death.
Ligma.
Dracula's the
mysterious
final
map.
boss.
What's the mysteries of it?
This boss is probably one of the hardest final bosses in the entire series, but I fucking love it.
Why?
Why?
I like the second phase.
Well,
It's
the
okay,
music's
but
really
the
good.
actual
Fucking
last
mess.
phase is
It's a
horrible.
fucking chaotic mess, but it's also really well. Apart from one attack, I find it really fair, and it's also like the music is amazing. But apart from one attack, I find it a really chaotic, fun
Well,
fight. But it's fucking hard.
I hope you enjoy yourself.
Hope you're ready for
What
your
are
final
his,
journey.
What are his weaknesses?
Rising Fire for the first part.
You
of
have
it.
to use Rising Fire.
Yeah, you have to use it.
Literally nothing works but Rising Fire.
That's fucking
Look at that
stupid.
background from Doom 64.
It's obviously from Extreme 2.
Oh yeah, Sigma gets really edgy. It's the Grim Reaper
He
because
used Rising Fire during his first form.
my
Oh,
favorite
goodbye.
my favorite Sigma is the one in X6 where he's basically just drunk.
Yeah, he now what do we use now?
Is he in his
forget, but this
pajamas?
is the boss here.
Well, he's not. He's supposed to be like he's weak to lightning web, but it makes fight harder because it just gets stuck.
He. You were very good, X, but not for long. You won't be able to evade this attack. Just
This
the
one attack.
Just the one.
I
guess I wasn't able to
No.
evade it.
You didn't debate it. It's freezing.
Not really.
Not for me.
It is
Oh,
for
this
me.
attack. This attack's fucking bitch.
It is a lot
What
for me,
the hell
actually.
is this? I'm gonna
You
die.
need to dash
I mean, he
behind
told you
him.
you wouldn't be.
Is it still freezing?
I'm
Not
gonna
for
Yeah,
rejoin.
it is.
I just gave up.
Not for
But you know, he was right when he told you weren't going to invade.
Literally,
Sigma has
5
a-
different people
Down
made the
the,
same joke at the same time.
Oh, for
Let's see.
for that laser attack, you have to dash behind him right as he jumps.
This tag is hell.
Yeah.
It's fucking bad. If you lure the scythe so it lands on the ground instead, the attack is different but much.
All right.
Okay, well, I hope I only need one sub tank for the final boss.
I hope you're ready for
Oh, you're probably
epic
gonna
time.
die even with the sub tank.
What?
You're probably gonna die even with the sub tank.
Okay, well, let's find out.
Oh, you get health.
Let me get the health,
I
please.
love how he points the gun straight at the capsule.
You better not want this health back.
Feel my incredible power
I'm
shoots
assuming
health.
that he's not weak to anything.
I think he does have a weakness, but I forget what it is.
I know the head is weak to the ground weapon.
I think the heads have different weaknesses.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the heads are bad.
Whoa, Jesus. I hope those aren't instant death.
They are.
Well,
We interrupt
Good.
Mega Man X4 to bring you Mighty Morphing
wait.
Sigma Rangers.
So you know, you can stand and wall climb
Oh,
on the
that
head.
thing's weak to Soul Body, right?
I don't remember.
oh Christ. Is this his only health bar?
He has two health
he
bars,
has-
one for the sniper form and one for the big
Yeah.
big form.
Do you start at this phase if you die?
Once you get,
I don't remember.
no, you don't. That's what makes
Wow.
this boss really dumb.
Oh, what?
that is my least favorite attack.
That attack is the one unfair attack about this fight. It's not good. I hate
Oh,
that attack.
this sucks.
I hate this boss.
Every other attack is mostly fair, but that one is really
So
unfair.
you said you
but-
weak to Soul Body?
I think so.
Oh, I still have a
I
little
I
bit of
want
that
to
sub tank.
heal.
A little bit.
All right, I guess that.
Okay,
works.
that's a significant improvement.
That doesn't really do that much to him.
It's better than the
I
charge
think
shots.
different
okay, I'm
bosses in like the later X games have different amounts of health. You might be okay unless I don't know, spikes.
Bad luck.
So I'm assuming he alternates. So what is the second other form weak to?
Ground hunter, I'm
the
pretty
big
sure.
form is ground hunter.
Okay.
Not this one. The head. No, the big
Use
No,
the
one.
heads.
yeah, I
use
know.
the heads to get over top of it.
Yeah, you need to climb over the heads.
Hey, can you fucking get hit?
You can only hit him when his mouth is open, I think. I
Like
think.
his weak point is his mouth. I'm dead.
You can. Okay, you dodged.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die though. Which
Yeah,
is-
this fight is hard.
So that means I'm kind of fucked, huh?
I
with
mean, I
that
managed to
attitude.
only him after a couple of tries.
Oh yeah, that attack.
Well,
exists.
really? Yeah, I'm fucked.
But yeah, if you die here, you have to fight all the other forms
Yeah.
again. So,
That's
You know.
fucking stupid.
and that is
Well,
why this
for
boss is the
X1's
worst.
boss.
That alone is like half the reason, honestly.
Okay, I think I know his pattern now.
Does he have a pattern?
I mean, it's not very hard to figure out. I mean, well, I know the attacks. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the fight itself is completely random.
What?
That I think you have to be on the top.
Well,
Oh, you get that. Is that
wait,
full
is that a
rating?
full? Nope, that's barely anything, actually.
Oh.
Well, great.
Fantastic. I guess
Very
if I
helpful.
if I game over, then I'll be able to go back to Frost Walrus. I'll just do fucking refights again, though.
Yep. That
At least
is
this
why.
phase dies like instantly.
But you also lost half your. Oh wait, no, that's your weapon energy. Yeah, I think I beat this boss like once ever.
This phase isn't that hard, Pyro. You just suck. You can air dash through him when when he like stands up, like upright, right about when he's about to shoot the lasers. It is not a hitbox. You can go through it. Wait,
I'm sorry that you say that I just suck when this is literally a blind run.
But Pyro, you
fuck?
fought him once already.
It's a blind run of one of the worst bosses ever. At least,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
fucked
you
already.
It's just not big.
I need two sub-tanks.
I was gonna say you kind of were getting the idea of how to dodge it. You kind of have to like move around the.
Can I just exit? Because I'm fucked. I'm not gonna be able to beat this
The
boss.
exit thing's not even highlighted. I saw.
My question:
not there.
better or worse than Kaiser? Well, like
Worse.
the full
A whole lot worse.
battle.
Who knows?
whole lot
Because I
worse.
just Z-sabered it.
Well, you already saw everything Kaiser Sigma does.
Yeah, I mean, I've also seen everything that this boss does. It's just that it's way too bad of an endurance test.
Yeah.
I fucking
I
missed.
wouldn't even mind this boss that much if it wasn't like
If it was like
Two
just the
people.
first two forms.
if it wasn't like this is an easy game and it just throws this boss at you and it's like, you know.
I have a feeling they made the first form so weak because they made all the other forms so hard they realized it'd be impossible if they didn't.
You mean like with zombie?
I feel like they did a Wily Capsule 7 situation where they purposely made it as hard as possible to like stand out.
How do you dodge that and still do damage to him at the same time?
You don't.
unless you time it just right.
But yeah, he is weak to lightning web, but that makes the fight way harder because then it just gets in your way when you have to like jump over him and stuff. But yeah, at least I don't remember X5's final boss being very hard, and then X6 is.
Oh no, it's stuck to
easy.
the ground.
Oh, the X5 one is bad. At least in his last form, he turns invincible. He can like 2-hit kill you with stuff.
I don't remember.
He drops freaking cubes on you.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, I remember being like, okay.
His first one's fine, just the second one. It's like basically I'm gonna put up an actual fight.
Well,
Also-
at least X6's final boss is really easy though. So.
Also,
and
he
X7's
hasn't
I
said
think is also easy.
Am I?
he's got one.
Boss is
X6's final
X8
boss.
X8's final boss.
Not a chaotic mess.
X8's final boss is good, except for
like-
the final part.
Wait, that's not the fucking Mantis.
You get they're right next to each other, so you can just like, you know.
Am I the only person who had difficulty with X6's final boss?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably.
I think so.
I watched Rauka LP
Well, wait,
and he
what
just
were we
killed him with
using?
shadow
Like-
armor.
Like
was
what
using-
character, what armor?
Blade Armor X.
That might be the reason why I usually go for Shadow.
Isn't that the one with like the tiny buster?
No, that's a Falcon armor.
Oh.
That's the one where the first form doesn't even have any boss music.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That's gonna be so fucking annoying to hit.
I mean, Zombie
the
Combo Sigma was easy, but the second form I did not find easy at all.
I don't remember X8. Oh yeah, X8 has
The second form, you want to use the
Luminate.
buster, not the buster, the saber on it, as much as you
Luminate
can.
is super easy, except that the final part, if you don't know what to do, you get fucked.
I got Luminate a soft lock on me one point.
What?
Like, okay, so I was using ultimate armor. I used the insta-kill attack, and he died like a normal enemy. Like, he just exploded, and that was it. I have a video on YouTube. I have a video on YouTube of, like, the actual
Seriously?
soft lock after the fact, but not what happened before.
That's fucking hilarious.
Once you kill the head, I'm pretty sure
Let
it
me
gets
pull that
easier.
up.
Yeah, once it kill the head, it's pretty easy.
Well, I'm well on track to beating it. Fuck. This attack's stupid.
Boss design.
If you use the fucking
Gaming.
plasma buster, if you use the plasma buster, the fucking ball
Might as well do this.
clogs his mouth up and blocks all of the shots he spits out.
See, Sketch,
Glad you
I
could've
posted
saved
the
that.
video I made way back on it.
That's great.
Ah,
But yeah, if you don't know what to do in the very final part of Luminate's fight, you get fucked. But that's like, it's less an issue about the fucking fight itself, and more so the fact that X8 has a terrible life system.
Am I the only person that didn't mind X8's life system?
I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
haven't played
not-
X8.
What
tornado,
happens
please.
in it?
Yeah. Nope.
You
Fuck
can't.
me,
There's
I
no
guess.
life
Tomato.
levels. You can only have 2 lives at a time. You can buy more at the shop. It's really wacky.
If I literally had a sub tank, this fight would be over. Cause I just need an extra health bar to tank that stupid attack.
Why E-tanks?
Hover.
You
Or
cannot
that.
hit him during that. It's not worth it. Well, if he doesn't use the fucking wait, this attack. If he doesn't
If you
use
can
the
kill the head, you should be fine, I think. I mean,
Cyclone, please. Oh, never mind. He didn't even get to use it.
Okay, now
Good.
they should be pretty.
Switch to Soul Body quick.
Since the Sniper Sigma only has 2 attacks.
now it's time to
I mean,
wait.
it won't matter if he never uses the attack. You can actually hit him during.
I think he alternates.
Yay.
Do you have to? Do you still have to deal with those other heads though?
No.
Oh fuck.
Oh god. It
The
froze up
screen
right when
froze
we
for like a
spike.
millisecond, and I thought you
Wait.
died on the spikes.
Well, I'm about to die.
You
I
might
didn't-
not.
So if
I
he
know.
alternates,
I
then
Never doubt.
I'm about to head out.
just do this.
You hang out, see, Sketch?
Wait, whoa.
No, it wasn't a joke because Paro said I'm about to die, so he just said, "Alright, guys, I'm about to head out."
I mean, isn't that basically what you say when you die? I mean, if you think about it.
Whoa, oh, he doesn't alternate! Fuck.
Well,
Well, I hope you like phase 1.
I hope I'm ready for round 2.
I feel like you can
There's
do it
one
without
line here.
refilling.
No, yeah, I think
There's
I
one
can.
line here.
I fought him enough times
Okay,
that I know
hold on.
exactly how to dodge
I'm gonna
everything.
leave this call for a split second and then rejoin, okay?
Alright.
He never
He's got
returns.
one line. He's got one line he hasn't said yet. I really like it.
The space
just-
dust one.
No,
He's already
he
said
says.
space dust.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he says. Sometimes he says, "Are you ready for your final journey?"
I think he said that like
Yeah,
he
first-
said it.
Like that line doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, you're trapped in a
It
room.
does if
How do
he
you?
thinks he's gonna kill you. I mean,
Yeah, but how do you go on a journey if he's got you trapped in that big stupid room?
The journey to the afterlife.
The journey to the
Yeah.
Reploid afterlife that apparently exists according to Double.
Yeah, but only Double believes in it.
Only Double is there.
He's just there to
he's
keep
the
posing.
he's the inventor of the afterlife.
Double has become Jesus.
Well, considering Mega Man became Hindu in the last game.
Mega Man.
And he becomes
Yeah.
Catholic in
That is true.
X8.
So each of the X games represents like a different religion, is what you're saying.
So,
What's this one then? Sigmaism?
Ligma is.
Ligmaism.
I think it's zeroism considering what starts happening in this game.
Yeah, considering you have to find out what you're fighting.
Zero entity. I don't know. I guess
There's always been a real Sigma on worshipping Sigma.
Oh, there's the. There, I just heard the, "Are you
Finally!
ready for your final journey?" That's not that funny. Oh, hey, this thing finally used this attack.
Isn't that the hard one? I mean,
Yeah, I got hit by it. Doesn't seem that
This-
bad.
this
though.
back-
Wins, please. Nope.
Can I also point out the background, like how weird it is? What is
Yeah, I
it
never
supposed
really
to be?
got what it was supposed to.
No, I don't mean the deep.
Okay, well you just
I
have
don't
to
mean the
not. Oh, sorry.
I don't mean the demon cauldron thing. I mean this. What is this?
I think it's like a generator room for the weapon.
Is this where Earth Commanders come from?
Coughing at the bad joke.
You okay, Spin?
You don't spin with that joke, Delta.
You made him
You should be
sick.
ashamed of yourself.
It's not that funny.
Now stop laughing.
Well.
Maybe you could beat Sigma if you had 18 naked cowboys.
Maybe I could beat Ligma if I was
Properly vaccinated as a child.
properly vaccinated.
Gosh.
Oh hey.
If only you had the Dr. Doppler vaccine.
Did you have the Dr. Doppler vaccine? Oh god damn it.
Oh yeah, you
that
can
was the
destroy the
last one
heads.
anyways.
That's a thing you can do.
You should have moved to Doppeltown.
About to go on my first date with my girlfriend in Doppeltown. Hope nothing happens.
What if we kissed in Dr. Town?
I'm tempted to think of some very. I'm tempted to make up some very overcomplicated lore for those heads.
Alright,
We
They're
have
just
fun, I
heads.
guess. They're heads.
hold on.
It really put me ahead of the rest. No, that was dumb.
Alright, the screen share was dying for me. But it looks fixed now.
It's already dead for me.
Maybe Sigma wouldn't be so mad.
Now I'm just staying in small screens because I have a feeling it gives better. Like,
Maybe Sigma.
Come on, just give me one more hit. Yes.
I can see it from here.
Maybe Sigma wouldn't be so
That's
mad
also
if he
why.
went to the Ram Ranch.
If you went to Turnabout Ranch,
You shouldn't have.
Naked cowboys.
I feel like the ranch joke is only funny if you actually know what the ranch is. The one Dr. Phil sends kids to.
Oh, the one.
Fuck it. Wait, did you just say Dr. Phil?
Yeah, the what? Dr. Phil sends, like, people like the Catch Me Outside girl. He sent her to a place called Turnabout Ranch, where she had to like do farm stuff.
Oh no.
That's what he does.
Damn it. Okay, you actually.
Okay, how did that not hit you, but it did the last time?
Turnabout Ranch is just a cover-up for
It's
Death.
a cover-up
Drugs.
for Dr. It's just a cover-up for Dr. Phil's evil castle.
it's the
I'm glad
P,
you
it's
referenced
point
that
P.
stupid ass Jackbox prompt.
I'm glad you remember that, Pyro.
That was my prompt.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Pyro. I don't like it anymore. I don't.
I bet they picked Soul Body because it's the one weapon that doesn't have a charge attack you can use.
It's the one weapon that.
Please stop giving me this one. This is the one that actually requires effort to dodge. There.
They use the Wily Capsule strategy of picking the worst weapon you could hit it with.
Ooh.
Well,
This might be it.
This might be it.
Yeah!
you did it.
Well, boys, we did it. Ligma is no more. For the
Until
fourth
X5.
time. We mean
Look at his face. Why does he look like that?
I don't know. Damn!
Yeah,
oh, he
'cause
said
he's-
it.
Getting off on the
They used it twice in this game.
Doubled it.
They're
Oh, at least
really
this
upping
time.
the ante.
Double again.
At least this time, X actually has the D-word pass.
That is true.
Yeah, Double gave it to him.
No,
that's
he
what the
took it
D
from
in
Double after he
stands for.
killed him.
Achievement unlocked.
X got the D from.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to move.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are supposed to move.
No. I
No,
told you not to.
him.
General, the weapon can be stopped with my body. Well, that's one solution.
With his one leg, he will kick the final weapon into the darkness of space.
Our foolishness.
General.
I mean, I'm glad you recognize you're all goddamn idiots.
It looked like he just
So-
jumped in while
He
falling.
just
Like,
jumps.
Yeah, So basically, he just did the equivalent
Let's
of like
just jump
plugging a
into
gun
it.
with like your finger,
Let's
except
just
with his
jump
whole
into
body.
it. Hey guys, it's the Space Colony Arc.
Now I think there's voice acting in this.
This fucking looks like a shmup part, like a fucking shmup
I
cutscene.
can't believe the Death Star exploded.
I guess in the end, the general's body was ready.
Colonel's sword in that scene looks like a fucking stick. That a fucking shot of
It's
like
triple again.
Ah! Wait, everyone's screaming. Oh, I love this scene.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
They totally are.
They are.
What?
Wait, is
I
that?
love this.
is that
I love
Ira?
Zero's response to this.
Don't ask such silly question. I'm breaking contact now.
I'm
That's
gonna lie,
me
that's
when
me
people
when I have
ask
some
for the
time.
Magmo 3 release date.
Put that in server announcement.
Don't be ridiculous. Now hurry on back.
Promise me. Zero.
I think Zero just got offended. Even the greatest of heroes can get their feelings hurt.
Bro, I mean, he basically just like, dude, bro, if I get AIDS, you have to kill me.
What?
If I get Ligma, you have to put me down.
So what did we learn from this game?
Producer Keiji Inafune, bamboo.
Planner, one hit KO.
What do we learn? Don't get Ligma.
So Pyro, how is this game?
Don't say the D word.
You know what? It's probably the best X game.
Which is that again? I didn't hear
I
you.
said, you know what? It's probably the best X game.
It is
I
the
like
best
that
X game.
I see a guy in the credits whose last name is Man.
See,
I would definitely rather play this over the first three if I was forced to replay one of them.
See, it only goes downhill from here.
Yeah.
So X8 is good. X8 is good.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
know,
know. I'm not stupid.
X8 is good,
I
but
know
some
how bad
sound
the
effects.
best games are.
More rich. Sound effect, more rich.
More rich.
Yeah,
Is
the
he
sound
responsible
effects
for-
did need to be more rich. I like the last name O'Corner. That's pretty good.
Animation tech.
Zebek.
Cornelius.
The future version.
That's Quebec.
Colonel
That's
Cornelius
Quebec in
Cornwall.
21XX.
Zebek.
That's Quebec in 21XX.
I like how Final Weapon's just casually exploding in the
Yeah,
background.
he's fucking dying.
Yeah, it's taking its sweet time.
Thousands
There's a
of
guy named
dying.
Natsuyo
Mars.
Paid
Trans
production.
Evie would like to know your location.
Tomohiro Baba.
Production AI.
Oh,
Mega
so
Man
these are the
X
names of all the robots.
So I guess the lesson here is count your blessings, because this is like the last good X game. Well, I don't know about X8 because I've never played it, but
X8
What
is
about
good. The,
X8
the only real
was-
downside is well, actually I don't know if it'd be spoiler or not.
in all
When
that
X8 is
time?
actually when X8 is actually being a Mega Man X game, it's
Yeah.
really good.
That's what I was pretty much gonna say.
yeah. So there's after this, there's a very average game, and then two really bad ones, and then X8 is your final reward, I guess.
Joopy, I hate to break the news to you, but I know that X6 is battle ready.
I'm guessing you're not doing command mission.
There's no
Who
re-release.
cares about
There's
Oh, yeah,
no
what about-
re-release of
what
Command
about-
Mission.
Are you gonna play Maverick Hunter X
No.
There's no
What do you
release.
mean, maybe.
Maverick Hunter X.
and the 2-week stream games?
I'll
Those
probably
actually
play
were
the
released on the 3DS.
I mean,
Oh, I already
those are
have-
also Game Boy Color games, so they're piss easy to emulate.
Presented by Capcom.
Of course, I've actually played the physical
Honestly,
cartridge.
Zero, why is the achievement of double then?
Cause I
Oh, there's
He
a
was the
fucking
key to all
achievement.
this.
It's called
The-
Forgive Me. Zero.
The battle has ended. Yet somehow.
Oh,
X
it's
doesn't
one
feel
of these.
quite right.
Oh my
What
goodness.
caused all those robots to turn into Mavericks? Will it happen to me someday? Capitalize? Has X just realized his tragic destiny? No. It appears that X will have to solve this mystery one day. Soon.
Soon.
The thing is, it doesn't even look like it's
Wait, what?
exploding.
You just
It
got
just
like
looks
3
like there's like
achievements.
red circles.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
One achievement is for beating the game and the other is for not skipping the credits.
Oh.
You get an achievement for not skipping the credits.
I was joking. I'm actually not sure.
I will check after this. Well,
I wouldn't. I'm
this is
kind of
pretty good,
surprised. There's a.
It's good. Now, if you excuse me, I do not care at all.
No, I'm not playing Zero. I'm playing Zero right now.
Oh, okay.
I think that some of the stages were way too linear and like straight lines with their level design, and it really could use an extra fortress stage, but the rest
Never
was
thought I'd
good.
hear you say that.
Web Spider was probably the best Mega Man X stage ever.
Ever.
That's an acceptable take. Now, if you
I remember thinking Axel the red stage is like Web Spiders, but better.
We'll have to see.
Oh, etc.
All right, well that's the end of this. How long have I been recording for?
Probably like
about 2 hours.
Yeah,
2.5 hours.
almost 3. So this still took a full hour less than X3.
So, if anyone's watching this, remember to get your Ligma vaccinations.
And remember to
Don't forget
get
to
a
like and
G
subscribe for
Word
Ligma
Pass.
vaccinations.
Be sure to get doctor approved vaccinations, not Dr. Pepper. Easy mistake to make.